Welcome to the URL, the second part of Shout Out 8 of 2020. How is your Tuesday going, Clown Army? Just waiting for the intro tune to finish and Carly to finish her burger before we get live. I want to say a big welcome to Stitch Closed Mouth, Electronic Sounds, Tracy Ball, Corey Rosen, Morgan Juniper, DJ FX All, Mr. Wiggly, Morgan, I've already said Morgan Juniper, I'm sure I have. Frick, yes, Frick's in the building, that's a new name I haven't seen before, and so is Tracy Ball. Oh, I get the feeling that might be Paul Ball's wife, actually. Diddly-doo, diddly-doo-doo-doo. Morgan Jumper, isn't it? Morgan Jumper. That's what you're going to be for the next fucking God knows how long. Tracy says, I'm not married, no one will put up with me. Aww. Yes, we'll see. We'll have you here at the URL comfortably. Carly eating a burger. Literally, we got in about 6:30, and so it's been a bit of a rush. But everything was in place for the URL. I did it before I left, which is great. And we're here right now watching Carly eat a burger. If I could zoom in on this, I totally 100% would. So I want to welcome Carly to the show again. It's actually Carly's birthday today. She's turned 21 again. Yeah, she does have a date a little later this evening, so she may have to run off halfway through the show, and we're happy with that. We're just glad that she's taking the time out of her day to come and spend it with us at the URL on her birthday, which is absolutely awesome. So there are a few people in the building this evening, and tonight we kick off with Catastrophe. This is Shoutout 8 Part 2. There are around about 30 tracks in the thread this evening, so hopefully it'll only be a 3-hour show. Yeah, it never is. It never is. Morgan Juniper says, choke it down. You've never seen somebody eat a burger as quick. Oh, no, wait, that was me in 1.5 minutes. And nobody beat that time either. Nobody beat 1.5 minutes for a McDonald's burger. I couldn't eat a McDonald's burger in 1.5 minutes today. It took me about 20 minutes. Anyway, that's not what we're here for. We're here for music. That's what we're here for. 30 producers have been gracious enough to put their tracks into the thread for us this evening for your listening pleasure. We are going to walk you and talk you through all of those tracks, and we're going to tell you how we felt about them, whether we could dance to them, where we would listen to them, how we feel about it, and that kind of thing. That's literally what we're here for. We're a sounding board before you send your tracks out to be released, pretty much, you know, or where you can get to producer tips and stuff. Sadly tonight you're not going to get too much producer advice, because bigger kick drum, acid line, and Carly doesn't even know what techno is. Yeah, and that's the most important thing. I don't know if you could hear, but Carly said, I just like what makes me move. And that is one of the most important things for a punter point of view. If you're going to dance to it, then it needs to be good, you know, and you need to know. But anyway. Let's move on with the show. This evening we are kicking off with Catastrophe, and that's the start of the video. And I'm like, what the fuck? Excuse me. Is going on in this video, and I'm pretty sure we all know what the fuck is going on in that video. There is soil, something along those lines, some sort of. I like a green-fingered person as well, you know. Anybody who digs for victory is literally shunning the machine. But we'll not go into a rant just yet. Let's get some music out of the way before we do that, right? So, Cat's Ass Trophy. Have I pronounced that right? I don't think I have. No, Catastrophe. It's so high. Apparently this was mixed by The Light.
Lost in between your thighs. I'm feeling lost trying to be polite. I remember being alright. I remember us being quite tight, but still I wanna get lost tonight without you. It's quite frosty, right? Frostbite and the cost is
Inverted says, hey guys, and Inky the Cat has just joined the party. How's it going, Inky? And Will says happy birthday, and so does DJ FX All.
That I won't land with a curtain, can't cold down the whole man. But I'll tell him anyway, I'll be for many days. Been pent up for days, bent up and in case, yeah. There's quite a lot on my plate, I'm fighting. There's a lot to escape, I'm a pirate. When I want my mind to reign, I'm gonna go right into the frame. I'm sure I'm right.
Chances are YouTube did that, not him.
Don't let the obstacles get in the way. Copy demons today, the army, the demons. Wait straight, don't let it manifest today. Just stop, contemplate. Maybe you'd hurt one on purpose, and if I hurt you, forgive me.
Did you know that cannabis is the fastest growing plant in the world?
Stop this beating in my chest. You think you need me, but you don't.
And our government should just literally decriminalise and let everybody grow 6 plants to themselves. I can't understand why they're not. Why they don't, you know, it would take the money out of fucking criminals, gangs, all that nonsense. It's just ridiculous.
Let me get lost in your eyes.
And bugs me as well is pot smokers like spend time in their own houses playing games and shit. We're barely a threat to fucking society.
With the fiends I thrive, with these
No.
are still bleeding, but I'll survive.
Well,
Line, tied to the
seeing
grind,
as though-
by the rhyme, the great pond, divine, the scrape on the spine, the
where'd that
lake,
go
the
then?
pass by, and the last outcry. Damn, I'm so high, a permanent vibe. Come, let's fly,
Oh, yeah.
run, let's glide. Up the gun, man, leave on the side.
Kanye knows more about my life than I do at the moment.
Don't focus, embrace the rush, and let it beat in the chest.
Right.
Don't worry, don't stress yet. Leave with a mess, be the guest, leave the host, listen low.
Did we have a light here?
Let's flow. I'm a little overload, the reasons alone, the freedom of the throne, come breathe me. Take the blows, we're under the microscope, and let's not fire.
Also, I was going through like a box of stuff that I had, and I found what is a shot collar. So I'm hoping that we're gonna get to use this later on tonight. We'll take a vote.
In my chest, nah, I don't want it to stop. Let it go on. Yes.
That's why we should do it.
Beating in my chest. You think you need me, but you don't. I wasn't getting
Oh, Catastrophe.
my best.
That's Catastrophe on the vocals, yeah.
But look at me before I go.
I know, right?
Let me get.
Inky the Cat says, how did America legalize it and not us? Last in the world as usual. This bugs me massively that America did this, because literally they used to count a cutting as 28 grams. Yeah, it's bonkers. Absolutely fucking bonkers. Oh, it's over very quickly. I would ask you what you thought about that track, but you're not mic'd up at the moment, so it's literally pointless. Did you like it? Yeah. Well, we would love the stuff that Catastrophe does here. This is a very somber track for Catastrophe, which absolutely fine. But everything is in the right place. It was mixed by the light. What do you expect? The tap up Catastrophe. I'm pretty sure he'd love to fucking work with you. Honestly, he really would. Okay, so I'm gonna give that one a solid 8 to start with. Not my most favorite track from Catastrophe, but I like a little bit more pizzazz with my tracks, and that one was just kind of slow and low kind of thing, which absolutely nothing wrong. Yeah, absolutely, it has its place. Dean says it's a lot of work to grow outside. Been harvesting this morning. Woot! You lucky bastard.
Grow outside. That was lovely.
Yeah.
I remember watching a program where these guys were growing outside, and you're just like, oh, that looks lovely. You're just walking through a forest.
Massive
And
forest.
it's just beautiful, and it smells nice, and it makes you smile.
Yeah. So I'm hoping you can hear Carly now. She's just put her mic on.
Finished chomping on a burger.
Shoveling a burger in your face. So that was the first track tonight. Solid 8. Let's see what the rest of the fucking clown army have been up to. Paul Flanger, who wrote the theme tune that you heard just now.
Excuse me.
Loves his side trance. And again, side trance.
There's going to be a lot more of this shit. Side translate. Seems to be a running theme at the moment. Oh my lord. Excuse me, everybody. They seem to be suffering from a severe case of windy pops.
That's such a parent thing to say.
Windy pops?
Yeah.
Better, isn't it? Got gas.
If you fancy an absolute side trance extravaganza, then hop on over to this video over here. I wasn't trolling at all in this video, and people took it seriously at all. But yeah, there's that.
Apparently you're as subtle as a clown.
I really am. Ah, there it is.
Subtle as a clown.
Flag 12,000 says, I don't like side trance, but I love Paul. Yeah, that's pretty much how I feel about it as well, mate.
Weird that, isn't it? How that can change your opinion on how you feel about somebody. Like there was, I can't remember who it was, there was a DJ when I was in Ibiza that I quite liked, like, there's like some house music or something, I honestly can't remember who it was, but I kind of liked some of their stuff, and I'm like, yeah, cool. And then I saw them at Cream, is it? The big, most famous club in Ibiza. And he was such a fucking dick. And I'm like, I don't like it anymore. Like even the tracks I did like before, I'm just like, you've just tainted that by being a twat.
It's like they take a big shit on their own fucking material.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's just like, don't be a dick.
Just make yourself look like an idiot.
Exactly. You've got an opportunity here to make a positive influence in life, and if you can't, shut the fuck up and just do it through your music.
Yeah.
Because it worked before. I enjoyed your music before, but now you're a twat. I don't like it. Oh, such a sexy voice I've got going on this evening.
You really have.
Hey, baby.
Oh, I wonder when your voice is actually gonna die.
I'm kind of hoping in the next day or so when I'm at work, so I can just be like, I can't talk. I'll just throw pints at you.
Do it.
What? It's from Joe. Fucking koalas.
Are you? Careful, they have chlamydia. Seriously. Text that back. Honestly, I swear to God, every koala in Australia has chlamydia.
Sorry,
If
guys,
Gaz was on, he would verify this, or if Matt Lewis was on, he would verify that. But every koala in fucking Australia has chlamydia.
Apparently I can't spell chlamydia. Chlamydia.
C-H-L-Y, is it No, it's not, is it? Surely you'll pick it up. Anybody know how to spell chlamydia out there?
You're the one who's trying to catch them all. You should know how to spell it. Excuse me. Come on, folks. Chlamydia. Help me out here. Oh, there's a Y, isn't there? Chlamydia. Hey, I got it. Thank God for predictable, like, autocorrect. C-H-L, in case anyone cared. C-H-L.
I told you, C-H.
Y-D-I-A.
I told you.
Like, clown, and then idiot. Oh, there we go.
Like that noise.
There's a great noise on it.
Inky said, I loved your set on Sunday. Thank you very much, Inky. That was in respect for Oliver and Mr. Wiggly doing their thing.
That was an interesting show too.
That was an interesting show.
Yeah.
It was kind of nice to see Oliver be Oliver. Instead
exactly.
of pretending to be a cunt all the fucking
Yeah, exactly.
time.
He still had those little cuntish moments, but that's because he's genuinely deep down is a cunt.
That's such a subjective question, Dominic. You pretentious sodbag.
He still said fucking happiness, twat.
Did he?
Yeah. I think I guess it's going to be happiness. And then he got the answer right. It's like, well, yeah, everyone knows the answer was happiness. It's just what brings you happiness is subjective, Oliver. You're absolutely right.
Yes, it is. Pedantic little bugger.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's fucking, how old is his daughter? 8. An 8-year-old asking you, like, come on, mate, just play along with the game. You've got a kid.
Billy Dread says hi to all. And Sapri says
hi.
this is nice.
Like that, hi. Give me 5 minutes and I will be too.
Apparently, chlamydia is spelt. Hold on 2 seconds.
No, I like clown media.
Media, yeah.
Electronic sounds is fucking funny.
Just like a virus.
The
clown gets everywhere, bitches. Don't you ever forget this shit. Yeah, Paul, nice track. Unfortunately, it's psytrance, and it's not 170 BPM. So I literally... How slow are we? It's not fucking far off, like. It's 150.
I don't say how fast we are then.
That's definitely 150. Okay, so Paul, I take that back. Yeah, no, I again, nice. Do you like psytrance?
Yeah. I could take or leave it.
Yeah, that's where I am with it.
I could take it. I mean, like that was all right. Sometimes it offends my ears.
Yeah.
That was all right.
That didn't come out of my mouth, by the way, people.
Yeah, it's not just psytrance. There's a lot of tracks that sometimes offend my ears.
Yeah.
Pretty much anything that Justin Bieber does offends my ears.
Yeah.
Can't help it.
Britney Spears,
Christina Aguilera.
Yeah. The list is long, right?
What's his name? What's the other one that was in the fucking Mickey Mouse Club?
Oh, Justin.
Yeah, there you go.
Bumper scrape.
Timber crying fucking wuss
Cry
face.
me a river. Yeah. So yeah, solid 8 track on that one, Paul. Was actually nice and pacey.
Yeah.
Not as pacey as I quite liked it. David Johnson gave it an 8. Fanatic 12,000 gave it a 9, and so did John Alchemy. So all good.
Yeah.
You know, all good. But yeah,
it's very well nice. It's nicely done as well. It's nice and clean. Crisp.
Noises were there. Some noises were great.
The drop at the beginning, like that was beautifully done, and it was just smooth. It all went together really well, and the sounds were really well together. And I like the visual. the picture that goes with it. For me, that as somebody who doesn't make music, it's all
It's a package.
part of the
It's got to be
package.
packaged. Yeah,
And I have no issue with the visuals being boring. I'm pretty sure I said this last week as well. I have no issue with it being boring. It's just you put some thought into it, even if it's just like there's no video to this at all.
No, it's on
just,
SoundCloud.
That's what I mean. But there's just a nice picture to go with it, and they've thought it through and gone, this picture goes with this track, you know. And it's just like it's all ties in together.
How am I not following Paul Flanger on fucking... He's only got 23 fucking followers. Jesus Christ, people, get over there. If you like your side trance, Paul does some lovely side trance, but you got to be into it. Alright.
How are we getting on with that tattoo anyway?
No, what's his name who made it hasn't made any attempt to promote it, so hopefully it'll never happen.
Spend money. Put money in it. Buy the tattoo.
Don't do it. 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 Here we go. Our drum and bass captain, Gaz and Wood, all the way from Australia. Okay, so Tracy, was it? Yeah, Tracy says, sorry, I didn't realise we were scoring. I'm listening, but sending emails at the same time. That's okay, Tracy, honestly.
You don't have to.
You don't have to. That's the premise of the show. You send us a track, we'll tell you how we feel about it. We'll give you a rough idea and a little score on it.
And you can say a score if you like, or you can just say, I liked it.
I like that.
You don't have to say anything.
Yeah, you don't have to score it
Just
at all.
listen to us in the background and just pop your head along.
Yeah, absolutely.
Enjoy the ride.
This is how like. We get a lot of our views from after when the show goes out. So I'm imagining people are using this as like a podcast, you know, just after work kind of thing, or at work.
Did I tell you about one of the shows? I can't remember which one it was, a few weeks ago or something. I ended up listening to it at work. Yeah. And I didn't realise it was so loud, and everybody looked around and was like, what was that? And I was like, music. All you old folks, I know it's not what you're used to.
Yes, it's not Billie Holiday or the such.
Or the Beatles. Not an offensive
Most
music.
overrated band on the fucking planet.
No, yes, but what's really funny is me and the band started doing a couple of their songs cover versions, right? Yeah, I've not realised until recently the two songs that we are doing, which is Come Together and something else, totally about sex.
Oh yeah.
One of the lines is Come Together right now over me.
Yeah.
How else am I supposed to take that?
Yeah.
I'm literally surrounded by 4 guys and I'm saying that and I'm like, none of them are getting it, and I'm there going, hee hee hee. I'm such a child.
Saying nothing.
Fuck off. Oh yes. Bit funky. Can we have it up a little bit, please? Maybe a little bit. Thanks.
I will say that this track doesn't sound like it's got a lot of body to it. It sounds really punchy. Not like it's got like a lot
depth.
Yeah?
I see what you mean. Would that mean that like most of the sounds and stuff on the same sort of frequency? As opposed to having a variation?
It just feels like he's picked very, and I think the word is staccato sounds.
Oh, okay, so
yeah.
Like plucking of strings.
Yes, rather than like a deep
elongating
bass.
it.
Yeah, totally.
That's just finding like a nice mix of both of them.
Yes, but that kick is massively punchy. It doesn't sound like it's got too much weight
like
behind
that track last week when you said it was a bit too.
Yeah,
But that kind of works. You kind of almost want his to be a little bit more
bigger,
rounded, but not quite. Okay. I'm learning, folks. I'm learning.
Poppy and punchy rather than boomy.
Yeah. Gotta love describing words. We need Lindsay back on the show.
Yeah, I spoke to Lindsay. She will be back because she's having a bit of a hiatus at the moment.
We love you, Lindsay. We love you. We love you. We love your vocabulary. Very much so.
175. Go on, Gaz. My BPM.
That sounds like it should be a t-shirt. My BPM. I'm loving this. I know what you mean. Like
What fucking bass is he using there?
Bass needs to be more.
Oh, it's an Akai. Live, maybe? Looks a bit big for a live. Yeah, MPC Live, first edition. I don't know if you guys saw my posting on my page here today, but I was thinking about getting a tracker. I've decided it's not the tracker that I'm going to get, and it's going to be the Akai 1, and it will replace this EMX here. So once I've fixed knob jitter on this one, she will be for sale. So if anybody wants an EMX, please hit me up.
This is not the tracker you were looking for.
No, it's not the track. No, sample time, and you know, it's just no, not for me. No.
That meant nothing to me whatsoever, so I'm just gonna smile anyway.
Right, okay, let's walk you through sample time.
Oh fuck.
This one, 11 hours of sample time on it.
Yeah.
6 minutes over here.
Okay.
Yeah. And yeah. And I can load in from a card there or record in. Whereas here, if I load from the card, I get 1 minute. 1 minute.
That's not much.
That's nothing. Oh, don't tell me that's it. Don't tell me that's it.
Something else then.
Yeah, literally. I was waiting for the next drop to kick in.
Yeah, a little kick. Oh, that was wicked. I like that.
Okay, so apart from the sounds being a little bit light for me, another great track from Gaz. Absolutely great track, 8.5. Drums could be a bit louder on that one, but literally, the man knows what he's doing. The man absolutely knows what he's doing. Really, really does. And literally, one box, out in the middle of the wilderness, just filming himself.
I love that. That's just brilliant. And it's just about, like you say, just one box. Yeah. I mean, this guy would literally piss all over the one box challenge.
Oh yeah, literally. And we will do a one box challenge at some point. We just wanted to get, not quite a one box challenge going on in the group at the moment, and I will be bringing your attention to that in a minute.
That's not far from doing the kitchen challenge.
Literally. You can do it on one box. I know people who have been. They've got NPC lives and they're just recording it into the one box and then literally, sequencing it there and then. So Dean Daughter says, I hope you get on with the Akai one. So do I. What I want is breakbeat samples in this rig, and I want them triggered by something so that I don't have to use the EMX to trigger it. Someone said, well, why don't you get a 404 Mark 1 without the sequencer? It's like, well, I've got to take a line off of this for that. And what I'm doing at the moment is the first two pads are linked to the MS2000 so that I can have two different lines going on it for variation, and the same thing for 4 and 5 for the base station 2. It's got two lines going on there so I can have variation, and it also sends a line to the TB03 to the cutoff knob because the cutoff's broken on it. So
don't cut off your knob. That's not a good idea.
And cut-off knob is most important on a fucking 303 as well. It's the one that gives it all its movement. It's ridiculous. And it just stopped working one day.
Oh.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's not good.
I know. No. Oh, so this is Arjang, 6 minute long track. Nice. It says not released yet. So I don't know if this is...
Fucking dog hair.
Right, I'm going to leave you in charge of the show. I'm going to make a coffee.
Hey. Don't do that.
A 6 minute long track, literally. I'll be back in a minute and a half.
You won't, but okay.
I'll just wait for there to be some noise so that... Can't hear a thing.
It's because he's not died yet. Here you go. Oh, hello.
And to be fair, I think you're going to be more...
This is going to be more my thing?
Yeah, absolutely, right?
When do you know when you're gonna go? When you know you're...
Okay, first off, the vocals are uber loud and the guitar is uber quiet.
Yeah,
so right, you're in charge.
Great. Thanks for that.
That's right. I'll take it you want a tea. I'm not too sure I'm going to do this.
Actually, no, I'm good for a tea.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh, well, fucking hell. No.
I'll go out, so I gotta get pissed.
Okay, well, I won't go and make a tea then.
Well, you can go and make yourself a coffee.
Well, no, all the DJ equipment's out.
I can just give me a second. I can move.
Fall all over you to get out there.
Oh no, don't do that. Please don't do that.
Yenty's in the building. How's it going on, man?
Oh, who are you talking? Somebody at my work did not believe that I knew somebody. I mean, I don't technically know them. I've never met them, but I know them through this. Called Yenty. They would just say, that's not a real name. And I was just like, well, they're a real person. But that's not their real name. It was fine. They were like, well, how do you know them? True face, well, that's not their real name. Why does it even matter? I quite like the name Yenty. I don't understand why this took such offence to it. But this is just...
Apparently, Yenty, somebody at Carly's work did not believe that your name was real.
Yeah.
Which I find crazy.
I find it ridiculous. Why would you argue about someone's name? Why would they care? It's smart, mate. like when I do recordings on my phone for the band and stuff, some of them come out absolutely immaculate, none of them come out shocking. I'm loving this.
I don't know if you could ever know where my heart is gonna go.
I'm trying to think of who it reminds me of.
I put all my passion in deep in the soul. It's the sound that takes me away to the sounds.
I can't believe somebody didn't believe the NT was an actual name. Like, why does it even matter if it is or not? But you know, old golfers have nothing else to talk about. Ah, the Doors. It is a bit Doors. Yeah, there you go. It is a bit Doors.
Some people forget.
Yeah, thanks for that. Cheers, by the way.
Maybe you could understand that sometimes it's not underway. I lived it all the time.
Where is this as well? Loving the painting on the back wall.
It separates me from
I think I've guessed who most of them are, but some aren't as easy to guess.
the sound separates me from my pain. I know the sound separates me.
This is what I mean by I think the levels are slightly off. I can't.
The sound
I can't.
separates
I'm getting the odd word,
me.
but it is
Lost in
all.
the
It's almost like the reverb, the echo, whatever it is. The fact that they've got us too, like you say, too much. The vocals are pretty well. It's almost got like a Doors sort of Nirvana-y feel, I'd say. I actually talked and I actually half made sense.
I'll explain it.
No, I was saying about the fact that the levels just seem a bit off, because someone said about the fact, Inky was saying it's like recorded on a phone, and I was saying, yeah, sometimes when I record on a phone, it can sound like the one that I sent you the other week. It was fine.
Yep.
And other times you're just like, oh,
Placement,
well,
it's all about
yeah, it's
placement.
all about where I've put it. But I then got distracted by the painting on the back wall, because I've been trying to guess who most of them are. I got most of them and all of them. And I think it's just its levels are off, because you can't really understand what they're saying, and the vocals aren't clear enough. It's almost like they put too much of an effect on it.
Yep.
And it was just, and then I couldn't remember who it sounded of, and somebody very kindly reminded me that it's, I think it was Stickness was saying it's Doors sounding, very Doors sounding.
Okay, well that's
and I was
my
going to say
praise.
it's kind of like Doors mixed with Nirvana kind of feel to it.
God.
If you skip it back a little bit, like about a minute.
I lived it all the
See what I mean? It's got like the Nirvana-y kind of feel to it. But Doors, it's the Doors. Earlier on it was very Doors, and then that bit reminded me a little bit of Nirvana.
I literally the only thing that I would say for this is it just needs a level check.
Level check, exactly. That's the only thing I would say is just it. But then it's exactly the same when I've done gigs in the past. You're just like, whoa, you listen back to like videos mates that sent me and they're like, oh, it was really good. I'm like, that sounds fucking shocking.
See, to say that it's recorded on a phone, right?
Yeah.
He's using a radio mic, just the same as me, and he's also using a line in. Now chuck those things into a mixer and then chuck that into some sort of recorder. I'm surprised if you haven't done that already. And also, most amps these days come with a headphone out. So if you've got a headphone out, just straight into a mixer. Same with the mic. I'm sure you can get a doubling out of that one and into another mixer to record it out live. I'm not sure this one was done on a phone, but I just think the levels are like he recorded both at the same time and they're locked now.
The thing is,
can't
like,
take them
the
apart.
problem is if I don't know how much experience he's got, but like everything you said just there, I know what you're saying, but to me, I'm like, I wouldn't know how to do that. Like, it's only because of the Arden new guitar player, Les, and he's brought all this stuff, like, his mixing table and all that crap, and he's gone, right, okay, I'm going to do this, this, and this.
Oh, he's bought you a mixing desk?
Well, he's brought his old school mixing desk.
Oh, excellent.
So, you know, it just makes it easier. And he's plugging everything through that.
Kind of like this, but a bit bigger, right?
Yeah, basically.
Literally, and you go into that. Then each member of the fucking band has in-ears or headphones or something to monitor.
Yeah, but if you lent me your kit, I wouldn't know what to do.
No.
So that's what I'm saying. He might not necessarily know.
Literally, I'd come.
I'd
set something up, and then I'd take pictures of the mixer, so that if you needed it again, this would be where your levels are at. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so I'm not going to mark that one. Did you stick a number on it?
I'd say for me that's probably a 7.5. I liked it. I think the levels need tweaking a little bit, but I really liked it, and I like the feel to it. It felt like he wasn't too confident at the start of it.
Yes.
But as it went on, the vocals and the guitar just went really beautifully together. I thought it worked really well. And I like the fact it had a bit of a Doors feel to it, and then the odd bit of Nirvana is that you could see, well, if that is their inspiration, you can almost feel like it was. But yeah, it just worked really well together, but it just needs a bit of tweaking.
So apparently it was not on a phone, and I think he was using the VT4. I have a VT4 here, and it's a hunk of shit. Like, really, it's like too much or not enough. It's, you know, it's just, oh god.
So that might explain why the levels were off.
It just sounded like he had too much of something going on in there. Maybe a bit too much reverb or something. It was
That's
just
what I said. Too much reverb or echo, or whatever it was. It was like over the top, and it was just like,
and I imagine
you couldn't hear what they were saying.
That was coming from this. Literally, it's like all or nothing. It's a really weird little box. Like, you know, for what it does, it's actually pretty good. And I use it within the Clown Jewels to get my vocals to in the rig. So I do just tickle, just a little tickle, you know. Right, so this is Eric's challenge. You have 1 week to get your track in for this. At the moment, there are 5 tracks in the thread, and I will let Eric talk you and walk you through it. Ooh.
Eric, what the hell are you doing?
Oh, Clown Army, what's up?
First off, I just want to say, somebody pointed this out the other week, Eric was born for this shit. Yes, the motherfucker was, 100%. And I am so happy that not only is Eric embracing it, but also his husband is embracing it as well. Did you hear him at the beginning? Eric, what are you doing? He's holding the camera for him. Like, literally, these two are so behind the army, 100%.
It's so beautiful to see people in their natural environment being happy.
Exactly.
It really is.
You know?
Just enjoying it. I mean, look at the grin on his face, for God's sake, when you paused it. I mean, talk about a perfect pause to make your point.
Anyway, I'll let Eric take it away.
Don't mind me just making some noise in my kitchen over here. So, as a lot of you know, recently we did a poll in the group asking the community, what would y'all like to see as the next URL challenge? And what won that poll, after searching through a couple daft submissions, if I have to say, was the kitchen utensils challenge. So, with the
he messaged me and said, people aren't taking it seriously. I'm like, it's Clown Army, what'd you expect?
Including the name. Clown Army. Clown.
Like, honestly, people were putting in just the most stuff, and I'm like, just remove them from the poll, honestly. And hopefully at some point
there's going to be some sifting.
There always is with Clown Army.
The only time we don't sift is the URL, because you ain't got a choice.
Exactly.
The shit you've played.
Challenge. We'd like to see you guys go to your kitchen, sample some everyday kitchen utensils, and make a track out of those samples. Let's see how creative you can get. Let's see how much fun you can have. So, big thing with this challenge is we would like to see your process. Show us how you made your track.
That is important. I'm going to be doing mine either tomorrow or Thursday. You will see a little video of me recording things in the kitchen, and then how I process those recordings into making it into a track. This separates it from just being put your track in. This now shows us what you did, how you did it, why you did it, the producer you are, your thought process, and that's really, really important. People want a window into your lives, and this is a way to do it.
Show us the stuff you sampled. Show us how you use those samples to create the track that is your submission. So, May 24th. That's the deadline for this challenge, folks.
Next Tuesday. The show will be going live next Tuesday.
If you forget that date, you're gonna stick your ass. So,
I love that bit.
How much fun do you think Eric would be to party with?
I love that bit. He'd be so much fun.
I know, right?
And you know what the best part is I reckon he'd be fun the build up to the party, during the party,
after the party,
and when you wake up the next morning. Like, if that's his kitchen, I want to wake up the next morning and I want to make me stuff like pancakes. I don't know why, but I imagine eating pancakes at his house.
Have you seen his pool?
Fuck off. Where does he live? Folks, can we go party at his house?
Florida.
Fun, Get his
Can
creative.
we please go by his house?
Yeah.
Let's see what y'all can come
He's
up
invited us around a few times.
Pardon me, let me get back
Can I
to it.
come? I love you, Eric. I'll tell you how amazing your hair is.
And how cute your butt is.
I'll do all of it. I'll wash up. Fuck it. Can I just come and swim in your pool and play in your kitchen? Oh,
Okay.
in Florida.
So that is the challenge. If you can go into your kitchen, bang a bunch of stuff, record the microwave as it's going on, record the sound of the gas, whatever, just don't kill yourself in the process. And yeah, record them in and make a little track out of it. We've got, like I say, we've got 4 in the thing so far. And like everybody panics that there's nothing in it. It's like, don't worry, people, they wait till the last chuffing minute to do this.
Yes.
But let's just have a look at what is here already. Okay. I'm not going to play the whole thing. Oh, this is Rip Records.
What I love about this little challenge as well is the French are going, oh, what is this? They made that noise.
Yeah, right.
The tapping in the background, like, what's the zip?
Sieve, metal sieve, I think is like something.
Like that wooden thing that you used to play at school.
That's the one.
What a brilliant idea.
I know, right? Right, so there is that. That is that. Let's get back to the fucking show, shall we? Right, where are we?
Yeah, I got like 2 hours before I'm going out. Let's do this shit.
Let's do this shit.
I think I need another shot.
Oh, this is Frick. Excellent.
Oh, Frick.
Frick.
Stop calling him Ferb. Frick. For frick's sake.
Oh, it would be F-I-R-K, wouldn't it? Frick. Not Frick. Anyway. I hope Carly's saying it right.
Frick, how do you pronounce your name? Frick? Is it Frick? Freak? Frike. Or is it like a silent F and it's Frick?
Oh, it's
Oh, hello.
And it's a private track too. Bang on.
Oh. I seem to be going deaf in my old age. Can we turn this one up? Because that bass line's lush. My mother's going to hate me. Oh, yes.
Oh, it's clipping my limos massively.
I know we're spelling it right. How are we saying it right? Is it frick? As in, for frick's sake. Because if it is, I think that's genius. Frick. I'm really looking forward to seeing what happens there.
The breakdown.
Yeah. Again, loving the picture. Oh, hello.
Great debut for the show, mate. I love techno. I don't think you need a bigger kick drum here.
Yes.
Like the kick could come up a tiny touch, and I'm talking
Come out a little bit, couldn't it?
tiny
Just
touch.
a tiny bit, yeah. I'm totally with you on that. I don't normally agree with you on the kick drum.
It just sounds like it's under the rest of the noises a little bit.
I like this bit though.
I love stabs, hoovers, like honestly.
I like it when people mute stuff. Like almost like your ears have popped or something, or what? It's not popped, whatever it does before you're supposed to pop them back. You know, your ears go funny, like when you go up and down hills and shit. It's like that. It's like you got
Okay.
muted for a second in your ear. You're like, what's going on?
I like
Especially when
it because it gives you a breather from the heavy.
But it also
and-
just makes it obviously gives your brain something different.
Yes.
Ah,
Came back nice.
yes.
This sounds very much like a Paul Hellier track. Paul Hellier loves to use this as stabs as well. Is that 2 minutes and 40 some seconds here? Right, this has to be a work in progress. 2 minutes
You
45
just say
seconds.
unfinished.
Does it say unfinished? Oh, brilliant.
Frick solo unfinished.
Brilliant, excellent.
It's the beginning of a fucking beautiful track.
Yeah, right. You know, there's more to that. There's way more to that.
Personally, I'd say kick the bass even more, but that's my opinion. It's like you and your fucking kick drums and shit like that.
Bigger.
But, I'm not. I want to feel the fucking thing breaking my ribs.
So Frick himself says definitely needs a better mixing. I think that's literally the only I love horns and stabs and hoovers and stuff. And
I thought it was mixed quite well.
The kick drum needed a little bit,
tiny bit.
Yeah. So literally, he was like, it needs a way better mix sound. Not way better. You just need to up the kick drum a little bit, or bring the synth lines down a little bit. Definitely extend it out. 2 minutes and 40 some seconds is not long enough.
I was literally when you saw, I was like, why are you stopping it?
Yeah, go.
Like, that's it. Okay. I was expecting to go even bigger from there again.
Yeah,
and that would have been amazing.
Yeah,
I think that's the beginning of a.
Don't hold
belter.
back. Do not hold back with this one. There's a nasty, angry track living within this and wants to come out.
Show us your all.
I don't think we can mark a work in progress fairly, so I'm going to say make sure you finish this one up and get it back to us, and I'll mark it then. But literally, a little bit longer, a little bit crazier, and you're 9 point something.
Okay.
I swear to God.
Seeing as I've had a couple of shots, so I'm slightly tipsy, I am going to mark it. But I'm going to say, seeing as it's unfinished, I'm going to say that that's a third of a track, because I reckon you could easily make that into a beautiful 6-minute track.
Yep.
So I'm going to say for a third of a track, I'm going to give it, well, if it's a third, so we're going out of 3.3 here. So I'm going to give it like a good 2 out of a 3.3, because I reckon that could be beautiful.
Interesting scoreline you have going on there.
I'm trying to be fair, because it doesn't seem fair to not mark them because they're not finished. But if we're saying it's unfinished, I'm going to mark it on how much we've got.
That's reverse psychology. If I don't mark it now, they'll want to put it back in.
Yeah, but if I mark them, it might incentivise them to complete the damn thing.
That's very true as well.
Don't reverse psychology me,
What
bitch.
the fuck's this?
Oh, hello.
That's better. I wanted to open it in an incognito window, which I have no idea why.
Well, we know what you've been doing lately.
Okay, so somebody else I'm not subscribed to. Demolition. Nobody listens to techno. Let's go! Okay, so we're a techno show tonight. Banging!
This is a good way for me to start my night. I'm loving it. I'm so glad I popped in. I wasn't sure. I was like, I need to get pissed and I need to have some fun before I go out. Where should I go?
You are out.
Oh.
So this is, I'm imagining this is more the techno you know, right? This is what you, hardcore.
Yeah. The thing is, it's really hard to tell. When I was listening to this kind of music like properly, I was so off my fucking head. It could have been anything. I wouldn't have cared. I mean, I did care, obviously, but
It might not have sounded like this, but in my head, this is what I heard.
yeah, exactly. As I was trying to pull my bottom lip over the top of my head.
And talk to the most random of randoms.
Oh, fuck me. Some people I've never spoken to since, and some people I'm still really good friends with. Thank you, Jonathan. I'm loving all this birthday love, folks. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, you can hear me because I'm losing my voice. Yeah, that's how good a birthday it's fucking been. I'm losing my voice.
Right, and if you know Carly personally, right, in about an hour of us spending time in each other's company, I'll have said about 30 words. Carly would have said 3,000.
Completely irrelevant words. I should talk about literally
Anything.
So if anybody ever just fancies a chat, hit me up. I'm not so good with the typey, but I'll send you a voice note all day long. Seriously, I love a good chat. Fucking loving this though.
Yeah. Like the rap over at L7 at minute.
Yeah. Oh yeah. A much better version, I must say. Oh, Catastrophe, yes. Yes, yes.
What do you say?
Please, I would love to work with vocals with you. Maybe not right now, because I cannot sing. I had band practice on Friday and it was literally fuck all use. But it was fun still. So yeah, I would love to. Hit me up. Like, on his Facebook, just find me. Definitely.
Okay, so Demolition is in the building. He's just said hi. I would like everybody to make him feel welcome. I believe this is the first track we've ever had from him. I could be wrong.
Well, if it is, then please bring more.
Very
nice.
Very defined masculine.
So everything's really well put together.
It's like the last techno track we heard, but like a lot darker. Well, you get the 9, I think. Depends on where we're going to go from here, but yeah. Oh, we've got coffee, haven't we?
Yes, you have.
literally every sort of X amount of bars, you're changing it nicely, moving it on.
Yeah, it's keeping it changing just enough to keep your interest going. It's not samey. It's weird.
It's not schizophrenic.
Yeah, exactly. It's samey. Like it is the same thing. Where you're breaking up just enough that you can go. Oh, it's nice to go back to that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's nice to go out and then come back in. That's quite nice.
That's something that Derek John, our other hardcore producer, Unhinged Filth, used to do a lot in the past. Honestly, his tracks were so schizophrenic, and dancing to them was difficult. You could definitely dance to this. And I believe Dom is pronouncing your name correctly on Saturday, and it's the Manuel K, not Manuel. What? This dude. The Manuel K, not the Manuel, as I've been pronouncing it. That's what it reads like, right? You know?
Oh, they put a dash in there, maybe. The thing is, as well, it's hard for you to like. You're just looking at names quickly.
Yeah.
For God's sake.
The kick is a little bit fatiguing at this point because it's so fucking massive.
But I find that weird kind of that was behind it kind of broke up a little bit.
To me, I'd like to see some pitch up and down on the kick.
I like the fucking with the vocals though. That's always fun.
Yeah. This is a total rage about the 10 bouncing about track. Absolutely. Yeah, just enough to keep it going, just enough to keep it interesting. Like I say, the kick is a touch relentless. You could have done with maybe varying the kick a little bit, just because it was so fucking relentless. Flag 12,000. I want to dance like a drunk Russian boy. I can't do it. Have you seen?
No, but I'm thinking like arms failing kind of.
No,
that's
I'll
what
get
I'm
the
thinking.
video out in a minute. Honestly, it's. But yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, 9. I'm going to give you a 9, fella. Track moved on nicely. Did what it needed to do. Changed sufficiently throughout the track to keep you interested.
Yeah.
And it was nice and hard.
Yeah, that was a right belter.
Yeah.
I like that. I really liked it, and everything was really well put together. How long was it?
5 minutes, nearly
It didn't
6.
seem like it at all.
No.
It's really weird.
Like I say, the kick towards the end just got a little bit fatiguing for me, but you know, again, it's minor. Demolition, thank you very much for joining the show.
Hold on a minute. Did you say the kick got too much?
Yeah.
It's going from more kick
drum, yeah.
And that didn't even annoy me. So how is it like, fuck me, there's like literally must be that much window. This side of it.
Yeah.
This side of it, too much.
That's music for me, though. That's music for me. Yeah.
That's a small window you're looking through.
Literally, there's a slim band that I like of bands, and there's all these other thousands of bands out there that I could listen to it, and it's like, no, I'm listening to this thin band. Try being me. It's fucking horrible. Anyway, 9. Please, Demolition, put some more tracks our way.
I don't want to be you.
Sub to you. I wouldn't want to be me. It's fucking.
Sorry, I don't want to be me either. Maybe we should swap.
Okay, so Kelvin's not going to be back till 9:30, so I will wait until he is in. That is an hour from now.
Is that a track from Stickness?
It's coming up, yes.
It is Stickness.
Stickness on YouTube this time. Usually
Thank you
it's
again for my stickers. They're fucking brilliant. I will send you a picture when I'm done finishing covering what I am covering, but it's taking time. There's some good stickers in there. Working out my layering system right now.
I see Rundem is in a good mood today. He just says no thanks. I've absolutely no idea what he's saying no thanks to.
Oh, what's the no thanks for? Rundem Mice do. What's the no thanks for?
Yeah, what's no thanks
No
for?
thank you. What was the no thanks for? The track? For the chat?
Yeah. For a comment in the chat.
I find it funny when people go, oh yeah, well said. And you're like, what did I say?
What did I say?
Sorry. Sorry? Why do I always feel like to say sorry? Getting loving the visuals.
Warren is in the building, which is great to see. How's it going, Warren?
Warm and strong.
Right. Rundem says Mark saying you should try being me. Yeah, but I can imagine you are the last person on the face of the planet that would ever want to be me at the moment.
Everyone's the last person on the face of the planet who want to be you. Nobody wants to be anybody else. I mean, we all want to be somebody else. Of course, we all want to be somebody else.
I don't know. If you could be somebody else for like a week, who?
A week? Yeah. That's a long time. Anybody.
Past, present, fictional. Or factual.
Fuck.
Who would you be if you could be anybody for a day? A week?
in a week. The day's different.
Week,
The
gotta be
day's
week.
easier. A week. Fuck me, it's gotta be. Oh, I don't know. Do you go for somebody with loads of money? Do you go for somebody with a really cool life? I don't know. See, I don't know if I'd want to be somebody else for a week, or if I could just have a lifestyle for a week.
No, you have to be them.
Well, not Johnny Depp right now.
Or his missus, ex-missus.
Fuck his missus.
Inky says she'd be wiser and richer. Good answer.
Yeah, but that's not being somebody.
No.
If that's the case, then I'd like to be wiser and richer. Actually, I'd like to think I'm quite wise, and I don't think richer would make me any smarter.
Good noise.
Very.
Very good noise.
But you have to be somebody for a week. Who would you be?
Oh, Verdroid. What makes the most disgusting music you've ever heard in your life?
Want to be a butterfly.
I want to be a butterfly. You are.
Depends what butterfly you are, but some of them don't last a week.
Yeah.
Sorry to be brutal. But it's the truth. I mean, I love your idea. And you are as beautiful as a butterfly.
Okay, who would I be if I could be somebody for a week?
See, I kind of like how Verdroid took this. Does it
Yeah.
have to be somebody or
It can be
anything?
anything.
Because if it's anything, that's fucking easy.
Go on then.
For me, it would have to be any kind of big cat. I would love to be like a tiger for a week. That would
Okay.
be absolutely incredible. Just like when you watch some stuff, they're just like lounging and then they just think. I mean, also I go for a tiger because it's the females that have control over
The
the
old
pack.
power. Yes, yes, yes. The lion's just there for dick purposes.
Lions is different because lions, it is the male that is the.
No. Again, there's.
It is.
Well, yeah, he's dominant, but literally it's the girls that go all hunting and stuff.
Yeah, but the tigers, it's more the girls like really run the roost.
Okay.
So, and tigers can swim.
Okay. Well,
One of the few cats that swim.
I'd be a beaver.
Good choice.
Have you seen the inside of a beaver dam?
Oh, it looks cool.
That looks fucking awesome.
It does look cozy,
Just
doesn't
like,
it?
oh, yes, please.
It does look quite cool. And the fact that you can take down like an entire village
Yeah.
by blocking a fucking river. The power of a beaver.
Warminster says, I just want to rave all night. We will be getting to do that soon for 3 nights at Bearded Theory at the end of the month. Please join us for that. Marianne says, I wouldn't want to be Johnny Depp's
There you go.
housemate.
No.
Housemaid.
No. God, the mess. Cleaning up shit. I mean, what the fuck?
Yeah, Jonathan, I agree with you. I want to be my dog for a day. Actually, I'd be my dog for a week as well. That little shit
yeah,
just chews things up, eats things, and tries to shag cats.
Yeah.
What fucking life is that?
The only problem is if I was my dog for a week, I'd have to live with my ex for a week.
Yeah, this is really good, Stick. This is really, really nice. Like, there's some rogue frequencies. Something's loud as fuck at some points.
Yeah, it needs a bit of tweaking here and there, but all the elements work really well together.
No, beavers build dams, not bridges.
No, yeah, they build dams.
They build dams.
Definitely not bridges.
Yeah, not bridges. Well, I guess you could call it a bridge, but it's like technical. It's
No,
it's
a bridge
thingy.
goes over something and dam blocks it.
Yes, but you could walk over the water on the dam.
No.
No, okay.
Do you want to walk over one of their dams?
I'll give it a go. Find me a beaver dam, I'll do it.
Okay.
Love that
Fine.
noise, Stick. It's very
Yeah.
side trance-like.
Yeah. That was like it came in just at the right moment where it just made your brain go, ooh, hello.
Like that.
Cheers. But yeah, let's go find somewhere that build dams and we'll try and walk over one. That'd make a great video. Cheers. I'll film
Stickness
that.
says, I was thinking Underworld. Not bad, not bad, not bad. You've got that subdued kick that they use, and
It needs something dirty in it
yeah.
to make it underworld in my ears.
It needs a vocal.
Hey! I'm joking. Just pimping out my voice right now as I don't have one.
Only 14 views, that's fucking criminal.
Really?
Sticks, your production has come on leaps and fucking bounds. You know, the first few tracks that you put in were kind of naive and directionless is the wrong word. They had a direction, but they didn't quite get to where they needed to be. Now your stuff is so much more better and thought out. And yeah, honestly, really, really good stuff. Very professional sound to this one. A little bit light for me. I'm going to give you a solid 8.3 on that one.
To be honest with you, I'm just loving... Because of course I was here at the beginning of this stuff, but I wasn't brave enough to be on camera, so I had a lot of it from, you know,
Yeah.
behind cam and stuff. But like, it is amazing, some of the people, because obviously now that I'm back, I'm starting to recognise some names again and thinking about like looking at past shows as well, and listening back to them and stuff and being like, fuck, I remember listening to the stuff and then like being like, oh yeah, it's all there, but it's not
quite hitting the mark.
But it's also really interesting that some people have all had the same kind of problems, but they've dealt with them differently.
Yeah.
And it's really cool to see how people have progressed and how they've gone and how certain people have met other people and it's changed how they
collabs. And you're now working with Sibby and fucking The Lights.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, me, Doghouse and Warren are all working together as a Clown
It's just
Jewels.
so beautiful to see. It's just like
Tim Mill and Arjang are working together. Brain Sniff came about because of Clownfest. Honestly, it's absolutely ridiculous.
I tell you what, I'm like genuinely. And I'm going to a few festivals this year, which I'm excited about, obviously. Download being one of them. I'm so fucking happy for going to Download. I cannot fucking wait. But I'm really, 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 really looking forward to Clownfest live.
Yeah,
like proper Clownfest in a field where we all get together, because I am genuinely crapping myself with excitement to the point where it's just like I want to possibly find a couple more camera crew people that I can take with me to capture everything.
Yeah,
I want to capture everything because it's just going to be so epic, and it's just I feel
Angeli's
like it's the beginning. Fucking cousin. It genuinely feels like it could be something. Like, I don't think it's going to be like, I'm not going to be delusional. It's not like the next Glastonbury or something. But it's going to be something big. I think it's going to be something that is genuinely, it's not going to be a one-off. I feel like it's going to be something that's going to happen again and again, because it's too good a vibe. We get this much vibe from online shit. Like,
In person, it should be amazing. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so
stop talking. Okay.
Tucked in sounds.
Good advice.
Who said to stop talking?
Stop talking.
Oh, that's what it's called. I think this is Graham. Tucked in sounds. I'm sure this is Graham. Graham Turnbull. Is it? Is this you, Graham?
How annoying.
Turns out Demolition was Divine Masculine, and I said it sounded like Divine Masculine stuff. So literally, proud of myself there. I need to take my shoes off.
How annoying.
Oh, thanks for that. Please don't tell me
But they should.
in a minute.
Yep, I was indeed correct. This is Graham.
How annoying.
Okay. Now, that's a massive sausage, Graham.
There's not much change.
There's not much change, did you say? Yep. That brings me to my next point. You gave us most of it at the beginning.
The audios at the beginning are fucking beautiful. The vocals, sorry. At the beginning.
See? Very similar. Right, we'll let it play now. How long is the track? 5 minutes. 6 minutes? 5 minutes. Demolition says, I'm feeling proud of the recognition I get. You should be, fella. You should.
Sorry. Alexander here, that makes my grandmother a hardy Krishna. Do you mean Harry Krishna? Not a hardy Krishna. Although I like hardy Krishna. Or is that how
Play
you
on
spell
words.
Harry Krishna?
Yeah, right.
Because I've never actually written Harry Krishna.
I don't think I've ever read it.
So yeah, I've never had to have spoken it, but I don't think I've ever read it. Like you said, never read it or written it.
No.
So I don't. Maybe I am just stupid. But I like hardy Krishna. It's a good thing.
Graham, I kind of like what you got. You said yourself that it's a bit too muddy. Yeah, absolutely. It just lacks a little bit of clarity. What you should do, Graham, I don't know if you've got the 20 quid spare, but is give Jim Scavenger your pre-mixed stems and see what advice he comes back to you with on that. That's the best way to do it. You gave us quite a lot of the track at the beginning and haven't changed it as much throughout. I think we're going to get a little drop coming here, maybe.
Stop talking. Following.
Fine, I'll go on my phone too.
Sorry. Sorry, I'm just being like so much love's going towards me for my birthday. I actually tell somebody else I hadn't actually used my mother's like my birthday present. I would have been castrated if I had set my rules. If I hadn't. That's to be fair.
Stop talking.
So, that's so thank you.
I'm sure we should
Following.
have diamonds unless I moved.
Take to Joe about when I was having the video.
Yeah.
He said, oh, do they know? How did you find that one out? So I just thought I had makes alright.
I tell to watch out for the drop bears.
The what?
The drop bears.
Drop there. Oh, let's not confuse them.
Does he watch the show? Cinnamon.
Yeah.
Following.
Graham, absolutely. Send it to Jim Scavenger. Yes, I think that's the way. I think I have some ideas, but certain bits are shite. I mean, that's harsh on your fucking on yourself, mate. It really is. You don't like. I don't think you need to be that harsh on yourself. I'm gonna break this down. Yeah, you gave us quite a lot of the tune out at the beginning, and then didn't change it enough
variation.
towards the end. Yeah, so it just
There
kind
should have
of
been more.
rolled.
And the thing is, it's like those vocals at the beginning, that whole echoey sound and stuff like that. It's just like if you could have just like drawn it down and brought that back out for a bit, and then brought it back in. Even that's just a little break here and
Pull
there,
some
change it
elements
up.
out, take some percussion out, put
Yeah, there's
some more
loads in there.
percussion in. Yeah,
There's loads in there to play with.
Yeah,
Loads to play
totally,
with.
totally.
It was all at the same
Yeah,
the whole way through.
Yeah.
Love the picture again. Brilliant fucking picture.
Very fitting for the clown as well.
Yeah. But it's just, just play around with it a bit more. There's loads you can mess with in that.
The Sour Alien, who knows his drum and bass really, really fucking well, is very complimentary about my track, my set on Sunday as well. Says, take it down to just the kick and the snare and the bass, let it roll. It would sit. I would sit the lead back a bit too, and bring the rhythm out on the drums. There you go. There's some advice from somebody who really knows his drum and bass. But literally, if you've got mix and master problems, Jim Scavenger is your man. He is super busy at the moment, but if he can squeeze you in, he's going to come back to you with advice. And that's what you want more than anything is Jim, how did you get that fucking dirt out of my mix so that the next time I send you a track, there's no dirt in the mix and you can just master it for me, you know? So yeah, Graham, I like the idea, but unfortunately it's hit him somewhere around about a 7, simply because it didn't have enough dynamics in there and there was a touch of mud going on in there. However, I like the idea that you've got for this track as well. Right, seeing as though Warren is in the building, let's have a little teaser of some of the new tracks that we've got coming out for the Clown Jaws. Different direction for the Clown Jaws. We realised we haven't actually done any techno yet, so
Hello.
you know,
A bit bouncy.
you know what I mean? That's what you're getting to that one.
Oh, teaser.
Honestly, I can't wait for that to become an actual track with some Jason lyrics over it.
Oh, what's this?
Again, for the Clown Jaws.
This is beautiful. Oh, is this? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Well, hold on a second. If this is Clown Jewels, I feel like I should have a shot. This is something that I'm sort of, but not involved in. Like, I'm doing jack shit for the music, but I'm part of Clown Jewels.
Correct.
I'm their photographer. Yes, oh. Seriously, this is just... Oh.
So, how do you feel about the Clown Jewels new tracks that are coming?
Oh mate, this is gonna be so good. Honest, God, this is gonna be so good. Like, I would so love to be able to say to you guys, like, I would love to help you with vocals, but how on earth, like,
Harmonise
Doghouse?
with Doghouse,
No, but Doghouse, like, there's, you can't. His vocals are too perfect that you can't put anything else in there. It's not. It's too. They just. You three just work so perfectly together.
And that's all you're getting. That is all you're getting. A sneak
so
preview at what me, Warren, and Jason are up to at the moment. Don't forget, you can catch us at Bearded Theory at the end of the month. I think that's the 27th. We play the Magical Sound stage at 3:45 till 4:45. So if you're going to Bearded Theory, catch us there. Yeah.
And then come to Trowbridge.
And then come to Trowbridge the week after.
Yes.
I will be promoting that one next week.
Yes.
Right, where are we? We are here, I think.
I never thought I'd hear myself.
Needs some money.
Stop it, cousin.
I know, right?
I never thought I'd be telling people to go to Trowbridge.
Yeah, for a night out, right?
Yeah, like go to Trowbridge for a nice walk. Not go to Trowbridge for a night out.
Yeah.
But you don't get wrong, it's got some beautiful walks and some great pubs. And this is also a great pub. And it's brilliant because they're also letting us play there. Us, them, play there. Who have you got playing that night?
Who else we got playing that night? It is Jen S, War Minstrel, Doghouse, the Clown Jewels, the Light.
Hold on a minute. Does that mean the 3rd of June I actually get me Jen S?
Yeah, and Catastrophe.
No.
Yes.
Oh my God! I finally get to put some faces. I finally get to hug the names that I've been reading all this time.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. Oh my good God! Right, tomorrow I'm definitely telling my manager I'm having that day off.
Yes, please.
Oh my God! I am so going to this. I really want to meet you people. I'm so excited about this.
Don't forget, on the 3rd of June, if you would like to join us as well, we are in Trowbridge at the Pump for the Queen's Jubilee. No one should be celebrating that, really.
No, but thankfully because of that, it means that we get to have an awesome fucking gig.
4
Clown
days
Jewels.
off. Yeah,
the Clown
absolutely.
Jewels. And you cannot not have a fucking gig for her if you're not going to have one too.
True.
You lots of queens. You as queens too. You get to have a party as well. We're all queens. We're all queens. Let's have some fun.
Don't forget, I found the dog shot collar today, so if anybody wants to see this on any one of us, please let us know.
Any one of us, you're doing it. There's no way in hell that's going on.
I think we should run a poll.
It's my birthday.
And that's exactly why.
It's my birthday.
And I'll cry if I want to.
Exactly, I'm not crying because I'm shocked. I'm crying from laughter from watching you be shocked. And by the way, if it is him, I get told the remote. You don't get told the remote.
No, I get told the remote.
Do you fuck?
No.
The only condition here is it doesn't go around the neck.
Yeah, because that's dangerous.
Yes, that's just stupid. And I'm not going to any. Although what a way to end your birthday. Oh.
Lovely bit of techno.
Yep. You know what I'm going to say? More bass. That and
Kit's
like,
a tiny little bit weak as well, but it works.
not in that splinter. I'm going for a wee.
Thanks for sharing. Take your mic with you. Nice little bit of techno. Callum Rogers has just joined us, says the same thing, mint techno. Lovely bit of techno, solid 8 so far. Where are you going to go with it? Bubble, 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 bubble. there a snare in there?
I was just about to say, it almost feels like the individual sounds aren't individual enough.
That's okay.
Just feels a bit
Together?
yeah. It's good, but it feels like some of the some bits need to be a little bit crisper.
Lots of key on this one. This bit. Warren says 908 snare or something Rolandy. Yeah, Warren, absolutely agree with you. Real old school 90s vibes, this. Keep your germs to yourself.
Thanks, I will. Oh.
Rolandy is definitely now a word, Warren. I'm happy to have that as a word, Rolandy. Or Corgi, or Berengerie.
What's funny for me though is every time when I've been here, you guys have talked about Roland's and all that stuff. There used to be, because he's not a member anymore, a member at the golf club called Roland, and he was a whinging fucker. Oh my god! Like literally, if he could complain about a fart, he would have.
Oh dear.
Like honest to God, nothing was good enough, and he drinks Thatcher's Gold with ice in it. Even in winter. Don't ask, I don't understand it, but he's now thankfully left. But every time you go, like, then that's what comes to mind. I'm not thinking musical stuff, I'm thinking of a whinging middle-aged man who's got nothing better to do with life. But thankfully now I'm hoping it will be replaced by things that make beautiful music.
Rather than things that drinks Thatcher's Gold. I'm going to give straight A on this one. Nice track, just a little bit slow, kind of like Warren said, sounded very much like the 90s. It did what it needed to do. It just didn't grab me by the nuts and say, "Dance, motherfucker."
I can't really say much because I missed half of it because I went for a piss.
Okay.
But from what I heard, I liked it. I thought there was a few bits that could have been like pulled out a bit more crisper. I don't know. It felt a bit. The bit that I heard when I came back was just a bit
muffled.
I want to say muffled. I don't know what it was.
Full? Oh, this is Casey Jones again. Okay, so yeah, like this lady put a track in last week.
Corkish.
And
Rolandy and Corkish are like that. That's good words. Sorry.
That's right. And she said she was having trouble getting stuff off of her computer onto her, and I'm like, right, tap me up for some help. So I'm hoping she's gonna.
Hello.
Quirky as fuck, right?
Yeah. Bring the bass stuff out more. It's very top heavy.
Sounds like it's been recorded just on the phone. I want to give this lady as much help as you can, like everybody also, right? Tap this lady up. This is her new thingy channel. Thingy channel.
Who is it?
Casey Jones, her name is. Like there's music here, but it's a little bit too muffled to hear, right?
Was this the one that was on last week that we weren't sure about?
Exactly, it was just a blank video,
yeah,
right?
That.
It was like, are we on the dark web or something?
Oh, wicked.
Yeah. So I got in touch.
Got in touch.
Yeah, I got in touch and I'm like, look, we can help. Anybody, go over there, like literally.
Oh, cool. I'm gonna
fire her off.
Video.
Yeah, I'm gonna fire her off some advice sometime this week.
Do you know what she's working with and stuff?
No, literally, this is where we're going to go from here. I'm like, right,
oh
you need any help, just honestly tap us all up. That's what we're here for.
Does she watch?
Yeah. From America, I think, so might not be able to catch live kind of thing.
Oh my god.
Woman
so
was
cool.
loving the video.
Of course, the visuals are brilliant. I'm loving the visuals. At least we got no fucking copyright issue. Can I borrow your lighter, please?
You can. Rob says it's just a nice, underproduced charm.
Yeah, no, it's like, considering the fact this is... Does she say how long she's been doing this?
No. Again, I'll be firing a bunch of questions. We only touched base like on I don't know. I think it was Saturday or Sunday, and I was kind of busy.
Massive potential, isn't there? Massive potential.
This is why I was like, you need to come back and we need to give you some.
Yeah,
you know.
you've got like. It's kind of like when I look at photographers and stuff, it's just like, okay, the execution wasn't great, but the line of sight, like, because that's the thing with photography. Anyone can be a photographer these days, just like anyone can technically make music these days.
Yeah.
But it's the angle that you take it from that makes you unique. You know, makes you. So like,
absolutely,
everyone's taking a million photos of a sunset, but it's how you take that, you know, for a certain moment, or the angle you take it through, or what you take it through,
or your ear.
Yeah, or your ear in music, you know. And this screams potential. I mean, I'm always going to say more bass.
Always, but it sounds like it's lacking that because it's been recorded. I can hear that MP3 hiss on the top of the things as well. Again, not going to mark this one. Going to say, love the idea. I think it's very quirky.
So much potential.
Yeah, and again, this is Casey Jones's new site. So if we can all hop over there, did I? Yeah, I did. And just like literally, she wants to make music. I think the ideas are good. That she just needs some help with the execution of the recording and getting it to us. EML Sounds says if she posts question to the URL, tons of people will respond. Absolutely. I'm going to tag her in a post actually tomorrow, I think, and we'll get this underway. Right, what does Warren say? Warren says, be amazed if it morphed into a crisp production track halfway through. Yeah, that would be awful. Awful? Awesome.
Wrong word.
Okay. Warren also says Avalanche has made a few tunes that sound like you're listening to them from another room. Yeah, absolutely, they did. But yeah, no, I genuinely think this lady is having some issues getting the audio out of her DAW or whatever she's using and onto YouTube, and just needs some pointers on the way. I pointed her at video pad editor, so hopefully we will see some better stuff, because I like the idea there, and I think you did as well.
Yeah, no, there's definitely potential. There's
I agree.
I'm just it's really cool that they got back in touch. I really like that, because it went from like, what the fuck's going on here, is this like some weird thing or something, to actually it's like something.
This is a person I can now land.
It's almost
on
like it's exactly what the URL is for people to kind of ask for help.
Yeah.
Where they don't know where else to turn.
Yeah.
A lot of people, so many assholes.
Yeah.
In the music world.
Yeah.
That when you turn and just ask for help, they're like, fuck you. If you can't do it, you can't do it. You're like, that's not how this shit works.
I'm not giving you that knowledge. If I give you that knowledge, then you'll be better than me.
Exactly, and I don't like that. And it's just like, this is what the URL's for. And it's so nice that some random just went, I like making music. Help. You know, and hopefully it's going to turn into really good things. And it's going to help us, and it's going to help them, and it's going to help
look
everyone.
at Leaf's progress. When Leaf started at the Cloud Army, he wasn't even MIDIing up his kit. He was just pressing it randomly. Now he's got a live show and a fucking and a punk band. Honestly.
See, the song shouldn't be money makes the world go round. The song should be music makes the world go round.
Yeah. Party, you know, the atmosphere.
Music can make or break everything. I feel.
Oh, this is Ravex. This is very, very slow for Ravex.
That's all on the hope that that's true.
Yes, that's very true.
Could be complete randoms. Who knows? Who knows? Is it wrong that I want to comment on that?
No, I wanted to, but I don't think I should.
You think I should?
Well, what, has it got any reactions at the moment? Right.
12. And only that, I just... Remind me later to ask you about that.
Yeah.
If I'm here before you finish.
Okay. I mean, it's nice. To me... Oh, wait. Oh, no, it's 3:03 long. Okay, so I have to play one more.
I like that.
Kind of, to me, felt like it was an interlude between tracks on an album, just to get out of one banger.
Yeah.
And it comes down, and then you enter a banger again. That's what it felt like to me, that one.
For me, it felt like there was something missing.
Yeah.
Like it was almost like, weirdly, a bit like Sibby, you were mentioning about me possibly doing some vocals with her and stuff. She sent me something and it was just, it felt like that. Like, here's a track. Can you put something over the top of it? Like, it was
okay,
like
okay.
somebody had sent me something and gone, I'd like some vocals with this.
Okay.
Here's the track.
Yeah.
Can you put something with it?
over it. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Like, not that it needs vocals, but it just
No.
felt like it felt like they were going, this is my part. Now you add your part to it.
Okay.
Like there could have been something added to it somewhere.
Again, that kind of ties into the fact that I thought it was like an interlude. You
Yeah.
know, it wasn't anything powerful. It was just kind
I
of.
suppose it could work between two tracks as well.
Yeah. Engineer
Nice introduce.
says sounded very clean. Absolutely, it did sound very clean as well. Rob says kind of dub techy. Yeah, I couldn't put that one in a genre box. He's called it dub.
I suppose it would be out of everything. It is kind of dubby.
I'm gonna give it licking an 8 because there was absolutely nothing wrong with it. It just didn't grab me.
Yeah.
Oh, Jonathan R. Cross. Yes. Yes. Is this from your Friday night session, fella? Only 2 minutes and 48 seconds long.
Oh, tease.
I have not heard of 2652. Apparently it sounds like that. Graham of the last track says, quite liked it, a bit slow, but you could get lost in it, absolutely. Where's the surprises, though? Yeah.
Yeah,
And
something.
I think we can all agree that it just felt like it was an interlude rather than a.
But it was beautifully put together.
Yeah.
Just all it needed is just add a couple more bits to it. Just something to individualize it. It felt too generic. Like a background, like you're saying, like an interlude kind of style. Just
Not elevator music, surely.
oh god no. Not after the elevator we were in last week. That was way more fun.
Oh yeah. I'm like, were we in an elevator? I've been anywhere.
No.
And I was like, oh no, it's a track.
Yeah. Whoever it was, I think it was Mousy. Who it is Mousy. Run Mouse.
Oh, Run Them Mouse.
Run Them Mouse did saying that one.
Okay.
Yeah, they were going about it. I was like, what kind of elevators are you in? Like, I want to go in those kind of elevators.
Oh, it's getting a bit loud, John. Yeah, that kick's got huge. Just gonna nudge you down a little bit. Before I stop. It's a very anxious one, this one.
Intrigued to see where it goes.
But we're almost halfway through.
I know, it's like a right wind up. Or it's like he's going to stop before the drop. Nah. Stop before the drop. Lost in a supermarket. Are you actually lost in a supermarket or is it making you feel like it?
It's like bell ringing on acid.
just thinking this reminds me of Monday nights at Buckle Church, where they practice their bell ringing.
And you can hear it off in the distance.
Distance, fuckers at the top of the road, mate. Distance my ass. I'd love to hear it in the distance. It used to drive me and the dog crazy. Oh.
Okay, so right,
you tease.
I'm just going to read out what he was for. Okay, so Jonathan Arcross is one of the heads at Hardware Jams. Beautiful community. Please go over there and check them out. They love their hardware. They really care about their content. I say this every time somebody from Hardware Jams.
They're ace people.
Yeah, they are ace people. They did a bang up job with Clownfest 8, doing a whole day, 60 artists, 10 minute sets. It was fucking bonkers. I honestly thought they were going to go like 3 hours over. They just went an hour over, and it was, it was honestly, day was perfect. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about this one. Okay, so John says, this weekend we had to focus on dynamics of a song or elements. I just built stuff up until the point I could unleash the swarm in joy. So it was very anxious sounding, but that was the whole point.
Weirdly, he says about release the swarm, like it did actually make me think of like the build up of nervousness when you just like see like a massive swarm of bees and stuff.
Oh, like, well, that is a synthesizer.
Ah, okay.
Oh, yeah.
But it really worked.
Yeah.
It's like
like I said, there was tension in it, but like you say, you built it up fucking like massively. So massive sense of dread is what we're getting from that one.
I'd be interested to see if he uses it to maybe put into something else.
Oh,
like uses it as a start for something.
That's a one shot, I think, on that one. Yeah, I know John, and his stuff is usually like lovely,
to be fair, if it's a challenge.
Jazzy.
True it is.
Yeah, and this was like jerky, and so if you're going for dynamics, you hit it on the head. It was a little bit too anxious for me, but after reading what it was designed for, you hit the nail right on the head. So I'm gonna give you licking an 8 on it. It was just a little bit too anxious for me, that one, but
that's what he was going for.
Yeah, exactly.
So then, in fact, it hit the
it's now
head.
right on the head. Yeah, so maybe it should be like a 10. I don't know the scoring system here. No. It's.
Do we really score? Do we actually know what we're doing? What's going on?
No, it's all subjective. Nobody, honestly, Jesus Christ. What I will say is thank you very much for putting your track into the thread, John. It was very quirky indeed. And we love Hardware Jams, and so does Dean Daughters.
Angela's cousin needs some money to open his first restaurant.
Dean Daughters, something 1+ for Hardware Jams.
What?
Yeah, I lost my train of thought trying to cover up the thingy.
I guess it's all taste McDonald's.
No. Look at what he's called the genre. 4-minute 40 long track from Spirit Baba.
Squidward. Good name.
Where? Says I've missed a track. Can you link me to that track now and I will play it? I don't know where you are in the thread. 2-3 tracks back. Depends on which thingy you're looking at. Who are you? Where are we in the thread? 1, 2. No, Casey. We played that. We played that.
You lost.
Someone says I skipped a track, but I don't think I did.
You skipped Matey's track because you wasn't going to be back in it.
Yeah, that was inverted, just above. Then I
there's another track that you. I'm totally not ill.
No, that's flu stuff.
It's not COVID. Oh my god. We totally have to have some of my birthday cake whilst I'm here.
Oh yeah, we should be finished by 10 easily. Alright, let's go there. You don't seem to be there, fella. sorry, fella. I did. I thought you were somebody else for some reason. I do apologise about that. My fault. Glad we sorted it.
You missed a track.
I know, right? I mean, it does happen. It's one of the rules.
What's one of the rules
there?
What's one of the rules?
Rule 7, just because you submit a track does not mean it will get played. And that's covering my ass on situations like that.
Love it. Cover your ass. Oh my god.
Yes, run them completely.
Oh, shit happens, doesn't it?
It does.
To be fair, when you're like scrolling up and down and stuff, I'm literally saying, going, well, how do you even know where you are?
I know.
I just got it all looks the fucking same. Like, how do we even know?
You have to keep your wits about you.
You really do. I couldn't do it. Like, it's easy for me. I sit here and just chat shit.
Yeah, right.
That's why I can say like 5,000 more words than you can. Because you've got to be sat there going, I've got to get the right order. I've got to stop it. I've got to start it. I've got to not need a wee.
Yeah. Can't leave the fucking.
Heaven forbid you should do that.
Yeah, heaven forbid I should. Inverted says, no worries, bro. Sorry for the hassle. It's not hassle, man.
No.
I'm sorry I missed it. Yep, sorry I missed it. Okay, you're gonna have to talk about this one.
Why? Because you missed all of it because you were looking for a track.
No.
Why?
It's side tracks.
Oh, you love
like
it.
licking an 8 at best.
Licking it? Fuck me, I thought you wouldn't even want to score it.
If I don't, it's side tracks. So go on.
Well, I'm not the massive side trance fan either, but I say it was really well produced. Sounded really good. It sounded as good as any side trance I've heard before.
Yeah.
It's really well made. Everything worked really well together. Yeah, it was.
It was competent.
It was a very clear side trance track, and really beautifully put together, and all the sounds worked really well together.
Random says more birthday shots and side beats, but not side trance. It was, it very much had its foot in the door of side trance. It really, really did. Noises. I mean, like Kylie said, it was all there. The track was nice. It moved along, rolled along. I like, unless it's 170. Hold on, I'll not eat my words on this one.
We're doing a check.
Yeah. See, it's still 150. Like, doesn't feel it, does it?
No, it doesn't.
Feels like it's. Just kind of thinging along. Probably. Anyway. So we missed this one. This is Inverted. Oh, it's somebody who's been here before. Excellent. Oh, it's Techno as well.
Hello.
Whose birthday? Carly's birthday. 21 today.
Again.
Today. First time. Shh. Oh, oof.
Hello. Oh, I'm glad we went back to this then.
Yep.
Oh, look at that. Look at all that. Oh, that looks interesting.
Yeah, Hello. It's not a sausage. You can see there's going to be stuff going on, right?
Oh, no. It's a sausage, but it's sausages. Not just the one.
It's not one sausage.
It's
sausages.
It's multiple sausages with every girl legs.
No more shots, Carly.
No more shots, Carly. I've got to go out soon and talk to adults.
You get low with that.
Yeah, exactly. So I think I should stop now. Drinking, that is, not talking. That's never going to happen.
Yeah, I'm glad you pointed me back to this one, mate. This is lovely. Adults are indeed easier after shots run.
Yeah, they are easier after shots. But the problem with me with shots is the more shots I have, the more honest I become. It's very dangerous. And thank you, John Alchemy, for the happy birthday.
You're working tomorrow as well, aren't you?
Yeah, but I mean, in loose terms, yeah, I'm working. It's what is tomorrow, Wednesday. Right, Wednesdays are insanely fucking quiet at the golf club. The only thing I actually have to do is talk to the new general manager at 11 o'clock for half an hour about what I think about the club. So that's going to be fun. So I'm thinking being hungover is going to be good for that. Because I'm, again, more honest. And, then I finish at 4. And then I get to go out and have a lovely meal. Paid for by a very good friend. And it's going to be lovely. And I don't have to
You're really milking the birthday week, aren't you?
Oh, I totally am.
I don't blame you.
Why not?
You should.
so glad we went back to this. Oh.
Yeah, depending on where you go from now, you're at least over a 9, mate. Yeah, the bass drum's lovely.
Yeah.
Absolutely no issues with the bass drum at all. Everything else is so crisp and so clear.
Hello. Beautifully mixed.
Yeah.
It's kind of getting very close to
Yeah, absolutely. Techno track of the night without a doubt.
Yeah, I like your mix.
Holy G's just turned up. How's it going, my man? You've turned up for techno track of the night, it looks like. People get crazy just for that extra hi-hat. It's a ride, actually, I think.
It breaks just at the right time.
Perfectly predictable. That's what Lindsay says a lot of the time.
Yeah,
it needs to be for the dancer.
Yeah,
so that when you fucking throw your fist in the air, you don't look like a dick. Because it doesn't...
Yeah.
Oh, shit. You know?
The odd, like, the occasional throw off can be like a joke. Like, it can be quite fun, but not all the time. Like, I think, because there's been some tracks I really like, they do occasional bits, they fuck it around a little bit, and you're like, alright, stop being silly, and then you go back into it. That can be fine.
Have you heard the Windows crash tune?
No.
It just crashes. Yeah, that's like a... So, like, the laptop's gone down or whatever it is. Yeah, track's huge.
But yeah, that's the only time it's successful. And if it's, like, in a comical way.
Yep. I'm going to stick with 9. In fact, I'm going to give it a 9.2. Very, very good techno.
Yeah. And I didn't even think I liked techno.
The bassline could be a bit dirtier.
I'm so glad you said that. I was going to say it, but I thought that's all I talk about is bass.
I'm a bassist by nature, so, you know...
But, yeah, I love a dirty bass line.
Rundam says, unpredictable shite is what turned me off of Psytrance. It was an unfunny joke that the scene ran with for some reason.
Yeah.
I noticed that when I was mixing that set the other day, they don't particularly follow, like they'll do their drops and their breaks at weird times, so like tunes are not doing them at the same time, and it's like, oh, that's really annoying. Just means you've got to be a little bit, you know, more on the ball with mixing. Yeah, 9.5 I'm going to end on with that. Fuck it, I'm going to give it a 909, mate. Techno track of the night so far. Absolutely beautiful.
That was a really well put together track.
Really, really well put together track. Really, really well put together track. Alright, so I believe it's Fluffster next. Let me just check on that. I don't even know where we are on the thread anymore.
Seriously, how do you know?
Sometimes I leave markers.
Okay,
Social
that
Dregs
helps,
Records. Yeah, brilliant. Okay.
Angeli's cousin needs some money to open his first restaurant.
But seriously, I'd love to open it like a restaurant. I can take the money. I can be a cousin.
Are you not?
I am a cousin technically, yeah, but not to someone rich that wants to send me money though.
No,
that's the key bit. Oh no. It's these guys again.
Yeah, it reminds me of like Public Image Limited.
It makes me think of the streets sometimes as well.
Okay, yeah.
I love the lyrics with these guys every time.
Will of the last track says, reminds me of Charlotte DeWitt, inverted. That's a compliment, by the way. Inverted says, thanks all. Not a compliment for me, Will, but thank you. Agreed. I love this stuff. It reminds me of loads of different people.
Yeah.
Punky, grudgy.
Yeah.
And we all know that this little pussy boy.
A little bit of folk here there with what sounds like a recorder. It's not.
It's a guitar.
Is it? A little bit more clarity with this band. Just a tiny little bit more clarity,
Just
please.
feel a bit muffled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's all there. I just want a little bit more clarity of it.
It almost sounds like when I do recordings on my phone of our band.
Almost.
Yeah.
Almost. Yeah.
If you could just put it through something.
Yeah.
Just make it all a bit clearer. Loud.
Again, unsure. I think this is a one-man outfit. I'm sure it is because I've offered him a clown. Yeah, or two. I've offered him a clownfest set, and he's like, "It's just me, or it's just two of us." I'm like, "That's fine. Just
If it's
record
one
the
or two
music
of you,
and
that's-
chuck some visuals over it."
Incredible sound.
Yeah.
Just 1/2.
Point two's in the building. How's it going, my man? Your track went down really well. Excuse Carly while she dies.
Sorry. Excuse me.
You get worse and worse as the night goes on.
I do, and it's ridiculous. I felt fine during the day, and now I sound like a hormonal teenager. I sound like a boy going through puberty, and my voice is breaking. My balls dropping. Yay! Loving this though.
Right, and Jonathan R. Cross has finished his tea and is back with us right now.
Hey.
John, I don't know if you were online whilst we were chatting about your track.
What was his track?
You were probably listening. Oh, which one was Jonathan? The guy from Hardware Jams.
Oh yeah.
The really dynamics. And yeah, if you're going for dynamics, lovely. Mr. Wrigley says, totally loving the tunes tonight and the shots, just lurking a bit. It's fine, honestly, Dom. That's how I expect people to use this show, is just have it in the background if you're doing stuff, you know?
And the shots will continue, just not right now. It's only like 9 o'clock, guys.
Yeah.
Can't get that drunk that quick. It's not good for me and the rest of the world.
Hey, when your date shows up, he's got a corsage for you.
It's not a date.
And just in a tux.
I suppose you could put it. It's not like, well, yeah. Corsage. I'm not going to prom.
John, we were very complimentary of your track. We really, really were. And Hardware Jams as ever. I shall be purchasing a hoodie soon. I'm having some cash flow issues.
What is what ketchup is for?
What?
Jonathan Arcross said that's what ketchup is for.
Yes, I'm wondering.
What is ketchup for?
What is ketchup for? Yeah, absolutely, Dominic. Dominic, I'm not going to pronounce that last name because I'll just murder it. But here you go, my man.
All the links are on the website, though.
Yeah, all the links are on the website.
In case anybody wants to look for any of them, they're all there.
I will actually point that out presently. Okay, so all the links for every track, for every shout out are here on the site. So if you ever want to go and find an old shout out or something, and also we've got the Clowns page is people that have played Clownfest. So there's a whole wealth of artists here. Literally, all you have to do is literally just go looking through it at some point at your leisure, and that's what it's there for. Jim Prendergrass set that up, and without him, that wouldn't have existed. So that's amazing.
Very handy.
Yes, very, very, very. Kelvin, are you online yet? It's almost 9:30. Okay, so FLAVOUR, yeah, love the track. Just want to hear it a little bit more.
Yeah, there's a bit more clarity.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's so like everything about it. Like it all works really well together.
Voices are good, sounds are good.
Just needs
polishing,
clarifying,
just a little bit of clarity in it.
Like
yeah.
pull the vocals out, just everything. But it's just so nice, and the vocals are so nice.
Apparently, Jonathan Arcross says rewinding and catching up, catch up.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay, so FLAVOUR, love the track. Just want to hear it a little bit cleaner. Going to give you like an 8.5 on it. It's really good festival, venue, pubby type music, and that's where I see you going down a treat. Again, I'd love to give you a Clownfest set, and we'll talk about that at some point. Okay, so David Galley coming up next. Acid track made for my friend Anna in Ukraine for her local charity competition based in Cardiff.
Nice. Random, but
yeah, right. Exclusively URL first play. Ooh.
Hopefully, she made lots of money from it.
Well, it's had 14 plays already.
It's for charity.
It's for charity, mate.
It's for charity, mate. Exactly.
You never know what you're going to get from. Is it? Oh, Umbro Man, not Dr. Evil. I get these two confused. Yeah. Graham of the last track says, I like that. Bit indie but punky. Yeah, it's got loads of influences there. Loads. That synth line is a touch loud.
Never really thought about the indie part of it, but yeah, I suppose it is.
Yeah, it leans more towards punk for me. But I imagine the punks, the hardcore punks would say it leans more towards indie. You know?
Yeah, I suppose that's what you're into.
Yeah.
Again.
The bass synth line is.
What are you doing, Doc?
Did you break?
He knocks the cables, I think.
I didn't even realise he was in it.
Oh, your mum's trimmed him.
Yeah, he's been cut.
Oh.
He's almost naked, mate.
Oh,
however,
he still has his
oh no, the mohawk's almost gone.
Oh no.
There he is. He's still got his moe.
Oh.
Punk to fuck.
Oh, there you go. Oh, it's so getting you some chalk. Gonna do you some green, I reckon.
Yeah, some green hair gang.
Do you still have the shirt that Amy bought?
Yes, yeah.
Oh my god.
He's kind of outgrown it a little bit, like.
I don't care. He's now on and he's gonna have some blue. And you're gonna look like.
Just in case you can't see. My dog literally has a mohawk. Now go chase a cat or something. Don't drink my coffee.
That's exactly what he's gonna do.
Yeah, literally, that's what it is right now. Fnatic 12,000 says 9.6. If you play a cowbell on it, I'll give you a 10 or a 12.
Oh, cowbell. My drummer brought a cowbell to our practice last week. It's fuck. What track is it? Is this track?
Just one track requires the cowbell.
Yeah. He was so proud of himself for bringing it as well. The first thing I thought of when I saw it was like, fuck. He just play the cowbell, look with that smug look on his face, and just send it to the URL.
Please, I was going to request this. Stefan will love that.
Seriously, the look on his face, he's like a kid at Christmas. He fucking loves that cowbell. And I was like, I know someone who might like that cowbell.
Like it? Jesus Christ, Stefan is a fucking fanatic for the fucking cowbell. I don't know if you've seen his new t-shirts and hoodies he's got out at the moment, but literally it just says more cowbell across the bottom. Tiny little fanatic logo up here, an alien, and then more cowbell in massive fucking letters at the bottom.
That, yes.
Yeah, I want it in pink. I want that t-shirt. More cowbell. I fucking hate cowbells. Apparently Kylie's drummer has just got a cowbell and he is
ecstatic about it.
Well, she's going to get a little video of him hitting it for you.
Yeah, he's so happy about it as well. Literally, he looks like a kid at Christmas.
I wonder how many cowbells, hot hits we can get from around the world. Maybe we should try and plug that a little bit. Yeah, nice track. A little bit slow for me, and the bass synth line was just a tiny touch loud. I'm still going to give you a solid 8 on it. It was nice and dreamy.
Yeah, it's nice and chill.
I'm not, dreamy's not my thing, but you all know that.
Dreamy's not my thing.
Not my thing.
I liked it. It was nice and chill. It worked well together. I thought it was well produced.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Nice. Well, apart from that bass synth line just being a tiny touch loud, tiny touch.
Hopefully, it did well for the charity.
It's for charity, mate. Okay, where are we? Utopian Cities. Oh, by LeBlanc. A bit more electro. I really like LeBlanc's stuff. It is beautiful.
Video.
So yeah, sit back, you're in for a lovely little time. Lovely to see Dynamics in the building. How's it going, Alan Crawford?
Like this is a nice funky song.
Oh, it's honestly, anything LeBlanc turns out is lush.
We've got a dog there.
He looks so young when he gets trimmed. It does look. Have you seen that? Check this. It's almost like shaved. Yeah.
I just love how choppy it is. It's like just chunks taken off. Like she's not just like taking a set of clippers and done an even job. Chunk.
Yeah.
Clip. Chunk.
And he's still got these little whiskery things over, which I think.
Does she not have a set of clippers? I'll buy her a set of clippers for him. Just make it an even.
Oh, no, I've got a set of clippers. Yeah, it would make it loads easier.
Just make it all a number 6. Just don't take off the Mohican. That's just so fucking.
Anyway, we're getting sidetracked with the mutt, the annoying mutt.
Brilliant.
Yeah, that was lovely. Deserves a 9.
Yeah.
Really it was pacey and it was dirty, and that's what I liked about this one. Sometimes LeBlanc put stuff in and it is just too beautiful for me.
It was
just
still
kind of
quite nice though.
Oh yeah, it was like
it's still beautiful, but just a bit there's a bit of dirt in there.
Yeah. Like you've been dragged through the mud a little bit.
Yeah, to make it interesting.
Exactly right. Exactly. Absolutely beautiful stuff.
Say something.
Kelvin McIntosh, are you in the building yet? It's past. Because we're very close to the end of the show, I think.
Something. Come
on. Should we allow this? Divine Masculine is technically demolition. So he's put 2 tracks in tonight. I'm guessing Morgan didn't get his track in there.
But this sort of drawing makes me think of military.
It's very it's the snares. The snares that do that for me, especially on the kicks. It makes it sound like it's military. Not so keen, but
I would take it on my shoulders. I would sacrifice my life just to see.
And it says happy haircut to it and happy birthday, Kylie.
Thank you.
Make them see what you're
about.
Because I will protect the future. Out of love,
I don't like the female vocals. No, it's such a contrast to the actual track.
I see what you mean. I think the female vocals work, but I think they could be dirtier. She's got too pure a voice.
It's not fitting with the track. The track's fucking
she's not done. And I think it's pure dirt.
They used to speed up to about 600 BPM. Does it sound like it might actually do that?
Yeah, I think with these sorts of tracks as well, she's too middle ground. We need it to be pure angelic and pure dirt. Like that worked.
Is there vocals there?
She did like a little thing and it was quite angelic.
Yeah.
And that worked really well, that's what I mean.
Touch it.
That's 2 in between. She's not quite angelic enough, she's not quite dirty enough.
Middle ground.
But it does work.
Yeah, it works. I
See what they're going for?
Yeah. Oh, appealing to the hardcore crowd. The people in the fluffy boots with the Day-Glo,
Laura. That's why I see Laura in. Or a bad Laura.
Yeah.
Totally. She looks so cute in them boots. And she'd have like proper the UV makeup on and shit. Like the coloured dots and stuff all over her face, and totally see her doing that.
Little hot pants.
Yeah.
It's that way you don't mind actually. Graham says, again, with the full sense of security with the vocals, absolutely. And bang, I like the contrast. Cool. Rum says her vocal is very chumbawamba. Not listened to enough.
No, I don't know what that means either, but I like the word chumbawamba.
I like it though. Oh, I just think get rid of the female. Get rid of the female vocal
No,
for
no,
someone
no.
else.
No. I say keep the female vocal. Just make it more angelic.
No, get rid of it and just screams all over it.
See, I like the screams all over it, but I also like the idea of more like, she's got too many words. Hers should be more like ahs and oohs and very angelic. And he should be screaming words.
Yeah.
She should just be a polar opposite.
John, I know who Chuckle Wobble are, just not really. Did they do? Get knocked down. When I get up again, you're never gonna keep me down. I get. Jesus Christ.
It's not a football song for years.
Yeah.
Now it's I don't even know, it's annoying. It's a very football song.
Danny Carnage is in the building. Don't forget Horse Race 5 at the end of July.
You sure?
No. You asked earlier. Was it July? I said June, July. Sure, it's
Just the old one.
Yeah.
August.
Oh yeah, August.
You said it was ages ago. In like August.
In the name of love.
Yeah, that's good. That really worked well.
Yeah, Danny's corrected me as you did, said August. Horse Race 5 in August.
At least some of us know what we're talking about.
Yeah. This is hilarious. I was like, oh, Mum, Doghouse has got us a gig in Germany. Was it a German gig or was it the York gig? It was one of the gigs anyway. And she's like, oh yeah, whereabouts in such and such is that? And I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, yeah, no, like literally, I'm going to buy a plane ticket and then somebody else is going to direct me there. That's usually how it goes. I'm not the lead, I'm not the lead.
It's not a problem.
I carry kit. That's what I do. Anyway, yeah, not my favourite from Divine Masculine. Going to give you Licking an 8. The music felt like it was one track, and then the girl came in and just like ruined it for me. I absolutely ruined it for me. But you liked it. Did you like it? No, you liked elements of it.
Yeah, no, I liked it. I agree with what you're saying. I think the female vocals, I think she had, if it was me, I would have wanted her to be more kind of like, angelic-y. Because it kind of contrast. Yeah, exactly. And like make it more of a...
Instead
melodic,
of singing.
Yeah, a melodic kind of part of it as opposed to a actual words vocal part of it.
Rather than
because the screaming kind of worked really well with the grunginess of it. And I couldn't really understand what she was saying, so it was being instrumental but not.
Yeah. It's just it's blatantly a female vocal. You couldn't mistake it for anything else, and it's not rhythmic enough to fall into that rhythmical category rather than. Yeah, the track was lovely underneath it, but yeah, Licking an 8, not my favourite of yours, mate. But you do put out some lovely stuff. Yeah, we're here. Okay, so Morgan did manage to get his track in. Calvin McIntosh, are you in the building yet? If not, I'm going to have to play your track last. I know! I put it in ages ago and said, I'm not going to be there, wait for me. I said, okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right. Little after 10 will be finished. That should be just in time.
Oh, that'll be perfect timing. Look at that. I thought I was going to have to run away.
There we go. Interesting track. Yeah. Kind of almost feels Eastern. It's Eastern Arabian. Yeah. But like, it doesn't want to commit to it.
I know. It's almost like it's almost like a collab, like Eastern Arabian kind of feel has met West.
Alan, I can't even pronounce your name right. What, you're not expecting me to get other people's fucking names right, are you? I realised today that instead of the Manuel, it's actually the Manuel K. That took fucking 8-9 months. You know, can I call him just DJ Twisted and we'll just end it at that?
It does feel like early orbital.
I fucking hate early orbital.
But it does have that element to it.
It sounds a bit more modern.
Oh, hello.
Right, ditch the stuff before that.
No, I kind of like the
contrast.
The other bit was a bit. It lost this Eastern element to it. A bit, but this is nice.
The switch up was really fucking nice.
But you know what I'm going to say about this.
Bigger bass?
Yeah.
Well, let's just give it some volume in the studio.
Still bigger bass.
No, I agree.
Assume your levels are all on, like, just properly.
Yeah, I put the bass up, both speakers are on.
Yeah. That's what I mean. I really like the bass that's just come in, but I feel like it's getting lost.
I can't even, apparently there's a K-bell in there. Can you hear a K-bell? It's very subtle if it is.
Where? Really?
Yeah, it's very quiet. It's only...
That's a whoop.
We stopped it now. Pretty sure that's where the K-bell is.
Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's very subtle.
Oh, fuck me.
Yeah, I had to point it out.
Yeah. Even then, it took me a while to get used to what you were talking about.
Yeah, Morgan says it's in the percussion loop, so unfortunately you can't bring it up anymore.
Oh, okay.
Well, you probably could. You could slice it to MIDI and then, yeah, no, don't worry about it. Let's stick another one in there.
Yeah. Pierrot.
Yeah. Hey! Fucking hell, we're gonna make a producer out of Carly, you know?
It's so not. I just want to know what I just want to be able to know what I'm talking about enough so I can communicate with other people. Because I don't want to seem patronised. I don't want to seem like I don't know what they're doing. I want to.
Oh, yeah, you want to know. Absolutely.
I want to, you know,
the process of why and how.
Exactly, and I appreciate what they do.
Yeah.
I'm never going to understand it, but I appreciate how they make me sound better.
It's going to help you when you're in a studio recording something.
Exactly. They're going to they make me sound good. And I respect that and admire that. 'Cause I don't sound that great, and they make me sound good. So
you don't sound great at the moment, man.
No, I really don't.
Give us a bar or a verse from something.
Oh, don't even try it. I mean, find me like a nice, you know, old man.
Oh no!
Like that sounds great right now. But don't ask me to do like, I don't know, creep or something. Get a high note.
Awful track.
Jesus.
Not Morgan's track.
No.
Creep
Yeah,
is
creep.
awful.
Yeah,
Creep
no,
is
this track was great.
EML Sales says 9.5 from Morgan. Nice work, mate. I preferred the breakbeat to the 4/4 that was in there. I thought you could have got away with done away with most of this at the beginning before the breakbeat came in, wherever the hell it is. Anyway, great track, and I think I'm going to give it an 808 on it.
Yeah, it sounded really good.
Yeah.
It was really well put together.
Yeah,
Also,
yeah.
The only thing I would say is bring that bass out a bit more. But that's
yeah.
because I'm a bass freak.
Yeah,
But
I
just
agree.
pull it
Bass
out.
could be a bit louder as well on that one.
Because it was a beautiful bass line to it, but it just felt like it got lost in the rest of the mid levels.
As it went on.
Yeah.
The drop and the switch was absolutely lovely.
That was.
And I understand why you had to have the bit before it, because then you wouldn't.
Then you appreciate the next bit
that comes after.
Yeah, exactly.
it, you know?
Or else it would just. I mean, it'd still be a great track even if you didn't. But
Yeah.
it makes it just like, oh, hello.
Danny says, and Danny is an awesome producer, Petrol Horse.
Nice.
I really like the overall vibe to this, and the mix is pretty good, but the melody sounds a bit muddled to me. Perhaps a little bit of focus in the melody would make this really pop. Not bad though. Very constructive criticism from somebody who writes some absolutely lovely tracks as well. So, so Morgan, yeah. Morgan says the bass line was a software modular thing I created. It's a couple of weird synths.
It's a quite weird synth.
Well, I'm glad you say that. David Johnson says bit anxious and gives it a 9. Dynamic says 3 squared.
I like the fact you created it though. It is a bit weird, but I like it.
Okay. EML science. Just before we do that, don't forget Eric is running another quiz. challenge in the URL group, and the challenge is to go into your kitchen, record yourself hitting some pots and pans. Also record yourself hitting some pots and pans. Put a little video together of what you recorded, what you did to process it, and then put the track forward to us as well. And we will do that next week as the URL. And then I'm going to take the week off after that because it's bearded, and then we've got the Clown Jewels thing the week after that. So yeah, make sure that your kitchen track is in for next week. Next Tuesday is the deadline. 6 o'clock next Tuesday is your deadline. Bristol GMT time. Right, anyway.
Bristol GMT time.
That's going to get a little bit louder. Turn that down a bit. You may know Eric from the URL group. He is one of the admin there. So is Jen, and so is Gaz and Wood.
Of course. What a great team.
All bases covered, you know. Sensible, crazy, zany, grounded, you know. Bless you.
I don't have to play. That's where that came from.
What?
Bless you. When people had the plague.
Plague, yes, that's very true.
Bless them.
Yeah, that's very true.
So I don't have the plague. Wow. I mean, I'm ill when I have the plague.
Rona, it's plainly Rona. It's the Omicron.
Sharing the love.
Sambuki.
Oh, fuck off. I'm not that pissed. It should be, though. I'm liking this. This is a nice day, basically.
I'm stopping this here.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I'm stopping this here. So this
Why?
is a collab between EML Sounds and Flag 12,000. Okay, you should go back and you should try and find Eric's first track that he ever sent into the URL, and you should listen to that track. And you should listen to where he is right now. Collabing with somebody from, I think Flag 12,000 is... Oh, I can't remember where he's from. I want to say Finland, but that's wrong. And Eric is from Florida in the USA. And these two are collabing. The difference is night and fucking day. Okay, this is a beautiful track. This is sounding absolutely lovely. I'd like to know who had what to do with each parts, but I can imagine that it was equal. And anyway, this is sounding lovely. The fact that the Clown Army is worldwide, reaching out to each other, working with each other, and the leaps and bounds that have come on in Eric's production is just insane. And literally, it's been
the
like
same
8
two
months.
guys that did a collab the other week.
Clownfest, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. Honestly, I get a stiffy when I see my friends enjoying themselves and having a good time, and this is one of these moments for me. This is absolutely sexual. Two people who didn't know each other a few years back, now collabing on stuff, and the only reason they're doing that is because the Clown Army exists, and that's fucking beautiful.
I'm just
anyway,
him having like a moment to himself there, you know, getting hard on. I'm so glad I poured a shot. Cheers. Oh, yeah.
Anyway. Be thankful I'm not in a nappy.
Oh, fuck I am. That was a very Bristolian thing to say, wasn't it? Oh, fuck I am. Fucking hell. Thank you for not being in a nappy on my birthday. That's never a line I thought I would ever say in my entire life.
Oh, touch! That's fucking beautiful. Pierrot is changing the landscape of electronic music every minute he is streaming. That's lovely to hear. Thank you very much. I don't see it as that. I just see it as giving people a voice. I remember when I first started off, and people were really complimentary, and it just really helped me out, you know, and made me do things more and more and more. And so this is like a thank you, you know, and a giving something back.
You never have thought of things like that, and I completely agree with Touch Circle. It's basically, I've always thought the same about the fact that it's just so nice to finally find somewhere that you can go where it's not judged.
Yeah.
Like the amount of time.
Oh, it's judged, but it's judged in a constructive way.
Yeah, okay, but it's not
Analysed.
judged. No, it's not judged, because judged unfortunately has negative connotations to the word.
Okay.
Because judged, in my eyes, judged can be a negative thing. It's a harsh thing. It's exactly. It's like fucking X Factor or Britain's Got Talent. That's stupid shit. You're like ruining people's lives by judging. Yeah. It's horrible. How dare you judge somebody? This is just a place where it's like-minded people having a conversation about music.
Yeah.
You can not agree with our scores. You can agree with our scores. You don't even have to score.
No.
It's not about that. You might even take some fucking advice from someone else's track and go, actually, I've had that same problem. That's exactly how my track sounds.
Talk to each other. Talk to each other.
It's talking. It's communication. That's how we're going to help each other out. It's just communicate. Look, like you're saying about the collabs, it wasn't communication. Not that I can communicate. Then you wouldn't have done this shit.
Touch Circle says, dude, because of you, I have a 175 BPM track to submit. Yes!
Oh, don't give him another hard on. God's sake. You guys aren't here. You don't have to sit through this shit. I do. I'm making this track.
Oh, it was lovely, wasn't it?
The
energy that
beautiful.
Yeah, the energy that was in the room when this track was on, absolutely lovely. Okay, so this is from an EP. This is "Come In a Mothership" by EML Sound and Fnatic 12,000. There's an EP coming, and I can't wait for it. I really can't wait for it. Like I say, it's beautiful to watch Eric's journey. And when Stefan Attic came to the URL, he was already an accomplished musician, and it's absolutely amazing that this accomplished musician is now taking on Eric, whose confidence levels were just really low, and doing
that's exactly
this.
What it should be.
Yeah. Like, lift every fucker up. Lift every other
just
fucker
because you're a
up.
competent musician doesn't mean that you didn't start from somewhere. You've got to have people who start from somewhere. And what's even more beautiful about this is the fact that they're not even within the same
city,
continent.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
You know, it's just like that's what makes it even more beautiful is the fact that people worldwide can do something and literally just help each other out and just be impressed by something. It'd be like, I don't know, it'd be like somebody who's, okay, she's no longer with us, but for example, Amy Winehouse turning around to me and going, I really like what you do, let's do something together, let's have a bit of fun. It'd be like, oh, okay, that'd be amazing. But it's just like, that's how it should be.
Or Janis Joplin.
Oh my god, Janis Joplin, that'd be amazing. Yeah. I have my Janis Joplin warm up, you know, whiskey and a fag before band practice.
At the moment, I think that's suicide.
At the moment, yeah. Oh, I'm looking forward to the next band practice. Hopefully, I'll have my voice back by then. But if not,
you got a gig on Friday, haven't you?
No, I'm going to a gig on Friday.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I haven't got a gig.
Milk in your birthday week.
Get
milk in your birthday week. Milk in your birthday.
Why
week.
not? I'm getting old. It takes longer to do shit when you're old.
This is absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. Okay, so I'm going to give this one a 10, flat out 10. Two people I care about a lot. Two people who are very heavily involved in the army, and I've always said that the collective is more important than so. Yeah, honestly, 10 for me.
Yep, it's beautiful to see.
Yeah, it really is.
Yep.
Is DJ Twisted in the building yet?
How many times have you said that now?
Well, he said he'd be back around about 9:30, so...
I think if it's gone 9:30, I think it's now or never.
Looks like it's going to get played last. Okay, so DJ Jones, Swirls for Pine, original mix. What we done?
Yeah.
Droid says our label Mock Radar represents people from USA, Germany, France, Denmark, Belgium, UK. Most of us never met in real life. We still collab, making art together. It's awesome.
Exactly how it should be.
Morgan says I've already heard this and enjoyed it. Futar says that was a really fun break. I wasn't paying attention, unfortunately. Point 2 says love the cheeky break as well. Yes, only a few tracks left to go.
Really? How many?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
We done by 10:30?
Yeah.
Chili's cousin needs some money to open his first.
I'm so sorry. David Johnson, I remixed your track.
Yeah, it was
accidentally,
cousin shit.
Okay, so David, you've got in two different directions very recently. You used to play like 90s dads. Now you're putting in
very different.
Yeah, very different,
Yeah.
like breakbeaty.
I like the grungy feel to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Swayed nicely as well. Apparently there was cheeky breaks in there. I was very confused about something and thinking about stuff, so I kind of missed those. But I still think it was a great track. And like I say, it's really nice to hear some different styles from David Johnson. Moody, atmospheric. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I'm going to give it an 8.5. Probably deserves a little bit more than that, but like I say, I was a tiny touch distracted. So Nazmaz, this is who I thought Umbro Man was.
Oh, okay.
Jesus. Alan says, is Kylie drinking Sambuca shots? She is,
am,
like a fish. Alan says, I nearly burned down
like
a bar in Amsterdam. Down in flaming Sambucas.
See, the key to a flaming Sambuca is either coffee beans or a pint glass.
I just didn't see the point in drinking something that's on fire.
You don't drink it once it's on fire.
I don't see the point in lighting a drink on fire.
The way I used to do it, and it's quite fun to do, but you have to be sitting comfortably, is shot, set it alight, put a pint glass over the top of it, or leave it to burn for a second, blow it out, put a pint glass over the top of it, fumes go in there, take a pint glass off, drink shot, breathe in fumes from that, and try not to fall over.
Oh.
So that can be quite fun, but generally I'd see that's a bit of waste and I just drink the alcohol. And yes, I am, because it's my birthday. I'm going to get pissed because I'm going out to have a party because it's my birthday. So, cheers.
I think we should test that theory about letting it on fire right now. I think that would be an awesome way to set my studio on fire.
Yeah, don't do what that twat in the video does. That you drink your on a light, and it pours all over you. It will literally keep burning.
Yeah.
Blow it out. Don't actually drink a flaming Sambuca, like asking for trouble. Thank you, Touch Circle. It's my birthday. Well, it is for another 2 hours and 3 minutes.
Not true. You were born at like 2 in the afternoon, weren't you?
Oh yeah, true.
So you got like a little way on you, yeah. Tommy. David Johnson says, thanks, experimenting and playing with dubstep sounds and breakbeats. I think it's really working out for you, mate. I really do.
Is that this?
No, last one.
Oh, okay, yeah.
No, this is techno with a lean towards house.
Oh, house?
Yeah, it's got...
Oh man, my genres are way off. I really do just base music on what makes me move and what doesn't. I have no idea.
Vutal, who I believe has a track in the thread a little later, says this has nice drive to it. It really does. It, like Lindsay says, the beat kind of brings you forward. Almost makes you stumble into the next one.
Yeah, it's guiding.
Where some are like 1, 2. This one's like, it's pulling you forward.
Oh yes.
Well, I figure if you're going out, you should probably have something to eat, right?
I should have my birthday cake.
I don't have a plate.
I don't need a plate.
Not at the moment, you don't. No.
Started the show with me stuffing my face with a burger. Stuffing my face with cake.
Chin chin.
Cheers.
Chin chin, Clown Army. Happy birthday to Kylie. She turns 21 today.
I brought my own cake. It's like being at work.
Yeah.
You don't like it, dog? No, I don't like it. They're horrible.
It's not they wouldn't like it, they just don't have the taste buds to be able to taste it. And and it's like, I'm not giving you this if you're not going to taste it. Yeah, Vutal agrees with me. Yeah, it's kind of techie housey. Yeah, absolutely. Tech housey. Yeah, absolutely. Nothing wrong with a bit of tech house. Emma from Australia wants me to DJ a bit of tech house for her, so I'm going to whack it up to 170 and do that maybe tomorrow.
Yeah. That would be interesting to hear.
So yeah, just sped up, no, honestly. I've got a bunch of tracks which I need to sort through to see which ones are good and which ones aren't, so it'll be a completely experimental fucking...
Went track shopping the other day, didn't you? How did that go?
Yeah, not bad. Bought quite a lot of tracks.
You stay within budget?
Oh yeah.
Well then that's pretty good. So you can ask to do it and stay in budget?
Yeah, oh yeah. Honestly, it's worse than any crack habit you'll ever have. And what bugs me is there's no physical thing to it. It lives on my laptop, there's no physical thing, you know, anymore.
I did actually buy a CD about 6 months ago. And that for me was weird.
Buying a CD?
Yeah.
What was it?
It's this Russian woman called LP.
Okay.
It's because I really liked one of her tracks and I could not stop listening to it.
Couldn't find it.
Well, no, I could find it, but then when I was on her page and it was just like you could download it for a few quid, and then I think it was only like 8 quid or something for the CD and it was 6 quid to download it, so I was like, well actually I prefer the CD because my car has a CD player, I'm not like a modern car.
I don't think I've heard this.
And I was like, actually, you know what, fuck it, I'm going to buy the CD. That was really weird.
Yeah, John, that's what I'm kind of hoping. He says if you play Tech House at 170, it will end up donk. Excellent! And Dynamic says, where's my opera set?
Yeah, exactly.
Opera?
Thank you, Inky, for the happy birthday.
Opera?
What opera set?
What opera set?
I mean, I did do music at school, and I did my singing exams and stuff. So not opera as such, but you know, musical shit. Like I do opera, but wasn't aware of an opera set. I'd love to see you do an opera set. That'd be fucking hilarious. I can send you some tracks to opera tracks to send my mix into that. Oh, do a Phantom of the Opera mix
and sing it.
I'll sing it. I did 2 of the tracks for my grade 4 singing exam.
Okay.
No, maybe not right now.
Okay, nice track. Acid was nice, moved along nicely, no real surprises in there, just delivered as it should.
It did, it felt like it was about to go into something else.
Yeah.
So I think it would be really good as part of a mix.
Yeah, next track out, you know, a little bit harder.
Yeah, it got a little bit samey near the end, but it worked really
well.
It
all worked.
Yeah.
I think 9.5 is somewhere where that needs to be. It was nice. Almost reminded me of Fidget House as well, some of the noises in there, just kind of fidgeting away. It was nice though. Okay, so no Calvin McIntosh again. McIntosh. DJ Twisted. Oh, it's not going to work. That'll work. Okay.
Hello.
Oh, okay. I didn't expect that.
Oh. Hello. Say Apple Macintosh. Why do you call him Macintosh then?
Because my brain's dyslexic as fuck!
That's Macintosh.
Well, that's not his name. He's not in there. Wait till his name comes out. He did just
Wait,
right.
Hello. French gourmet. Okay. Is French core a thing?
Yes.
Okay. What makes it French core? Okay.
I'm unsure. Probably like.
Look, there's a door.
Oh, I was going to try and find those people dancing, wasn't I? I think this guy's going to actually do it. Go on with the legs.
Yes, mate. See, this is what I mean. Visuals, very easy.
Yeah.
Show yourself dancing to your own track.
Yeah,
Do it.
literally. More of this. I want to know who you are. I don't want to see a polished video. Well,
that. Like, it's fun, it's funky. Like, it's like, way hello. The last couple of tracks felt quite chilled. This is a bit more like bouncy. Bouncy, that's what it was called. Bouncy. It always feels like someone's taking the track and sped it up a little bit. Changing his visuals.
This is, and they do it with their legs, and I just can't get that rhythm going at all. It's weird, it just freaks me out. I can't do it.
It's like that freaks you out. Like line dancing freaks me out. I can't handle line dancing. It's creepy to watch.
It is. Well, it's just loads of adults doing the same thing.
It's so fucking freaky.
My mate's mum used to do it.
It's so wrong.
Like every time it was like, oh, like your mum's at line dancing, I'm like, really? It's anyway. Yeah, like Kylie said, happy track, fun.
Yeah, it's fun. I'd like to know what makes it Frenchcore.
Probably the speed and the kick. I would have thought. Okay. Anybody know what makes Frenchcore, please?
It didn't sound very French to me.
EML saying says, show us on the doll where the Frenchcore touched you. Naughty Frenchcore, naughty Frenchcore.
Doll where the Frenchcore touched you. Oh my lord.
Right, did I give it a number? I'm not sure I did. I'm not sure I did. I'm going to give it licking an A. Like Kylie said, it was fun. I
enjoyed it. It was nice.
I begrudgingly enjoyed it.
Oh. Yeah. Begrudgingly enjoyed it.
Yeah, happy tracks, like, they're like, okay, yeah, I should join in the fun. You know me, I don't do fun.
Well, you do when it's your kind of fun.
Well, that's true. I don't usually generally do fun. Okay, so where are we going now? Bandcamp or SoundCloud? Let's go SoundCloud.
Oh, it's nice when they give
Ali are sending some money to...
Should have gone Bandcamp. Bandcamp doesn't have a volume. Oh, it's Vutal. Ooh.
More fucking bloops.
Yeah.
Yes.
I wonder if this is the finalised version of the one you put in last week.
It's more fucking bloops is what it is.
I'm sure you were here for this last week. I'm sure you were.
The bloops and the bleeps and stuff. Yes, I was. I'm here too much.
Yeah, I agree with that. Okay, so yes, this is a rework of the track that Vutal put in last week. Vutal says, I've never made a release before and decided it was time after taking a lot of the feedback. I'm so sorry. I've gotten from all you here. I hope you enjoy it again. This is my take on Detroit Electro meets UK Acid. We loved this last week, so I'm gonna... Slightly wrong. Apparently last week this is the title track on the EP. So that was last week's track. This is a different track. It's on the EP. This is the title track. This is the title track. Well, if you get a comment like this is super good off of Mr. Wiggly, then you know you're doing all right. Vutal's track. Yeah, I thought it was good. People were talking about things being in different keys and stuff. I couldn't hear that myself. But me and Kylie were chatting as this was in the background. I'm going to give it a solid 8. It did roll along nicely, as somebody else said. Yeah, just not so many surprises in there. Like you say, Detroit techno versus UK acid. Yeah, kind of works.
I felt the submission from the week before was a bit more variable.
Okay.
There's a bit more variation to it than this. There was a lot of.
I preferred that one. This one's a little bit more lower and slower.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Still loved every minute of it. Thought it was great. Yeah, like your stuff, Vutal, and I'm glad that you are trying to sort out releases. I think this one's going to do really well. Like I say, EML Sounds giving it a 9.5, and Stefan Attic would like to play it on his radio show by the sounds of things. So, you know, yeah, absolutely. See, there he is. Give me this track, please. So, yeah, that's awesome. All right, where are we? We're here. Okay.
Oh, hello.
Our second guitar track of the night.
Sounds familiar.
And the mountain so high. If you wanna see, gotta move on the other side. You stand up there with your head in the clouds. Don't try to fly, you know we might not come down. Don't try to fly, dear God. Might not come down.
Vocals aren't that processed.
Jesus came down
processed.
from heaven to earth.
Sorry.
And people said was a virgin birth.
There is something on it.
Jesus came down from heaven to earth.
Vocals are lovely though.
It sounds pitched up. I don't think it is, but it sounds like it is.
They work really well together though.
Oh yeah, it's nice. How long is it?
Stories of the Lord, and said it was the Savior of us all. Little great stories of the Lord, and said it was the Savior of us all.
Oh, apparently it's a slapback reverb. Apparently so. You got it right, Carly, you got it right. I'm like, there's definitely something on there. It's a tickle.
This weekend,
But I can't
He is German.
Pronunciation is perfect. Nothing wrong with pronunciation. It's just
This is either Rip Records or Impossible Force Music. Impossible Force Music. It is Rip Records. And usually it's techno from this guy.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Exactly right. Exactly.
And the mountain so high. If you wanna see, gotta move on the other side. You stand up there with your head in the cloud. Don't try to fly,
Guess
no,
this is
you
the original.
might not come
I think so, yeah.
I really like it.
Don't try
It's one thing I struggle with is writing lyrics, and this guy's just pouring them out
you might not
And
come
playing guitar.
at the same time. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't look like very hard chords. I'll say it's a D with a capo. Oh, that's definitely a D. That might be an A actually.
Wanna see, gotta move on the other side. You stand up there with your head.
At my funeral, I want every track from the URL played.
Don't try to fly, you know you might not come down.
To be fair. Can you imagine that? We'd have like a week fucking party. 1 week. Oh, mate, that'd be amazing. But New York funerals would be a mess.
Touch Circle says, yeah, we need more of it. Yeah, we do.
It is a great voice.
What I like about that is he's literally bearing all of his soul to.
It's a beautiful voice.
Yeah, lovely voice.
It reminds me of Dylan.
Okay, for those people who don't.
Big cake mouth.
Yeah, that was Dylan.
That was Bob Dylan. I was trying to reference. That's what that reminded me of.
Don't choke. I really don't want to have to do a Heimlich or fucking order an ambulance. Please, not on your birthday cake. That would suck. It's not the way to go out. It's not the way to go out is on the toilet. Yeah, on the toilet with a burger in your mouth. Pooping. Anyway, I think we've got like a little bit sidetracked of what was going on.
Dylan. I felt that was Dylan-esque. Yeah. To me.
Yeah, I thought it was really good. When people do this, like when you've got boxes, you can just let it roll for a little bit, and and you can catch your breath. Yeah, and like just get a feel for things. That kind of stuff is moment to moment. It really is, and yeah, it's bearing your all to everyone, and kind of hoping that it goes down really really well. Yep.
My only comment would be is to make the vocals a bit clearer,
bassier,
bassier, just less reverb.
Yeah.
On it, because like when Les brought his stuff around, it was just like you put it on one point, and I was just like, that's almost too much. It's like there's certain words that are going to be, I'm tripping over them, so you're going to lose it with that much reverb because you're not going to hear the next word sort of thing. So you've got to tweak it back a bit. That's what I'd say, is tweak it back a little bit, and but yeah, I'm a big fan of Bob Dylan, so.
Run,
Run the mouse do.
Wants to see you choke on cake. I think that's really mean. Graham says, lovely voice, too much echo. Apparently it's echo. Great to get away from the machines for a sec. Just a guitar and myself for that reason. Yeah, absolutely. Hold on. I play bass and I use Rocksmith on the computer to play that bass oh, somebody wanted a sample. What was the sample? It freaks me out. It really freaks me out. Like, you wouldn't believe how much it freaks me out. It freaks me out. I'm sorry, it freaks me out. There we go. That was the sample somebody wanted. Add a violin and a cello on that track and it will be epic, John. I agree with you, absolutely.
Cello, what a good idea.
Yeah, I love the sound of the cello. Therapy used the cello all over.
God, that would be so fucking
love.
Dylan.
Yeah, would it? I don't listen. Just in the basement. All I know, really. Anyway, so yeah, Impossible Force Music, 16 views. That's a bit fucking shy of a lot. Yeah, I know, right? So how about you hop on over there to his YouTube pagey, and he's only got 29 subscribers. That's a bit fucking grim as well. Get over there, do that, do it now.
Excuse me.
Klaus, that was Klaus. Are you having a little bodily functions 5 minutes over there?
Sorry. Apparently, I just felt need to burp that last bit of cake.
Well, just as long as you're not dying, you're all good.
No, I'm not choking on cake. I can't quite tell if that's nasty, like you want me to die on cake, or if
This is Tracy.
Tracy?
Are you still on, Tracy?
Oh, Tracy.
Yeah.
Tracy Paul Tracy?
Yeah.
Are those your ankles, Tracy? I hope they are.
This is where
I wanna get into you.
Oh, hello.
In my life.
Again, film yourself.
Yeah. I don't know if I'd film myself, but yeah, I see your point.
I wanna get into you. You're all I want and more. I wanna get into you.
But I would if I had those ankles.
Searching for. When I'm
hello.
You, it just feels so right. I can't explain, but trust me, I'm right.
Tracy, how the hell did you find the URL?
Yeah.
Tell me you are still here. Excellent.
If you let me get into you.
But I got a Madonna vibe instantly. Who does your music, Tracy? Is it you?
I want you here.
Do you have a producer?
I want you to hold me and and tell me it's all
Tell us
right.
more. Tell us
Yeah,
more.
please do.
No matter how far away I stay, it always comes back to you in some way. When I'm beside you, it just feels so right. I can't explain, but trust me, I'm right. Oh, what I feel,
Nice video.
you feel it too. If you let me get into you, I wanna get into you.
Tracy says, I created the video too.
Yeah, it's a very
So-
good video.
Very sexual. Hope you don't mind me saying. I think that was the angle you were going for, if I'm honest.
It's very intriguing too. I like it.
Matt Dobbs, are you watching? This reminds me of a female you. Although Matt Dobbs is a depressive bugger.
I wanna get into you, into you. I wanna get into you, into you. When I'm beside you, it just feels so right. I can't explain, but
Yeah, how did you find the URL, Tracy?
Is that in Wells? As in Wells, Somerset? Please tell me you live in Wells, Somerset.
Morgan wants to know the same thing.
Please tell me that's Wells, Somerset. It is a bit Sinead. Yeah, I was thinking Sinead.
Okay, okay. Yeah,
it is a
no,
bit
right,
Sinead.
right. Yeah, no, I can see that. I kind of like the video. You never got
Yeah,
to see
the
the
video's
face. You know,
Well, I
a
like
little
that. That's
story.
kinda like
Yeah,
intrigue.
right. Yeah, right.
It's intriguing. I like it.
Okay, so
Please tell me you live in Wells, Somerset, because that means I can come and see you when I go and see my mother. I much prefer to see you and my mother.
let's
I don't
have
wanna
a,
see your
where
face.
it is. Where's the there? Let's have a look over here then. Oh my! You only have. Oh my!
Oh, this is a another new person.
Yeah, literally. Let's. I mean, what's going on over here?
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
What you do wrong,
Okay.
I will never stay. What you put me through, no matter what you do wrong.
Oh,
All right. Well, like I say,
Oh.
you never know what you're going to get on the URL.
it's the same one we just watched, wasn't it? Yeah, into you demo.
I like the whole independent
just-
vibe.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
And I love the fact that it's like the videos. I can imagine myself filming that for videos done with you and stuff. It's like I know how much effort goes into
Yeah,
doing
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
Like
Messing
that
about with a camera.
nanosecond of shot that you got took like 5 fucking hours.
Yeah, absolutely. Point 2 says Robert Palmer, Addicted to Love Stars. Yeah, absolutely. It's
yes.
very, very, very 80s. This one. Again, not really my thing, but done. Yeah, I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna give it somewhere in the, like. Like there's gonna be more to come from you. Okay. I think it's very
start.
soft. Yeah, it's a
it's
very
great.
good start. Let's see some more
It's
from
like
you.
who was that person earlier?
Oh.
That you the one with the black video. who you
Oh
got in
yes,
touch with?
yes, Casey. Yeah.
Massive
Massive potential.
yeah,
Massive
definitely.
potential. Like, you've got a voice that is
Oh,
absolutely.
the vocals are beautiful.
Yeah, like Carly's working with a couple of people working with Catastrophe or wants to work with Catastrophe.
Yeah,
Is kind of
like
working with Sibby as well. If you want to get involved with anybody else who works within the Clown Army,
get in touch.
yeah, just get in touch. I think people will appreciate the vocals that you have and
It's the
have
only thing Facebook's good for these days.
networking.
Yeah,
It's the only
It's the only thing
Facebook
Facebook's good for these days.
days.
Is trying to spread the word and networking. So hit each other up, man.
Yeah, yeah,
Find
yeah.
us, we're all on each other's friends list.
Yeah. So again, really not the thing that we
Hopefully
get
Tracy
here.
Ball is. And if Tracy Ball isn't, then hit up some people on here on Facebook.
Yeah, I've not seen the name on.
No, exactly.
On
So
on
send some
Facebook.
friend requests out.
Yeah.
We'd love to connect.
Yeah. That's again. That's what we're all about here. Yeah, I'd like to see a stronger track from you. Nice one, but very, very subdued. I'd like to see a stronger track from you to just raise the dynamics of your voice to see where you can go. So I'm
Her
going.
vocal seems like they'd be really good with something like I want to say like housey kind of.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like I say, I got Madonna-esque vibes all over there. Yeah. Again, when you put your video in as well, everyone was massively complimentary, and the only thing they were saying is just a touch more confidence. Touch more confidence. I want to see something a little bit bigger. So I'm going to give this one a solid 8 for what it is. Like the video, like the fact you've done it all yourself. Did you say you made the music?
No, I don't think she mentioned about the music.
No, but yeah,
I'd like
so
to know about the music too.
yeah,
or if there was any help, who helped you and stuff.
Yeah,
it's always interesting to know who's on your team.
Contributed. Yeah, absolutely, right?
Who's on your team,
Absolutely.
like,
Who's on your team?
stuff.
Who's in your? So yeah. Tracy, we'd like to see some more from you. If you ever want to collab with anybody, everybody in the chat group now is literally like, you know, ready to do that kind of thing. So yeah, is Calvin about yet? Because we're now at
the penultimate.
Oh wait, hold on.
No, not Holden, apparently.
That might have been Casey. No, it wasn't. John Alchemy. Stop it when it gets too long.
Which one of those is it?
Say what?
It's one of those, is it?
Yeah, John Alchemy, but he does 3-hour stints every fucking Friday.
Oh, okay.
This one in particular is 2 hours 56 minutes and 38 seconds long. So he says, stop it when it gets a bit too much. Deep in the land of the side trance. Talking about the last track. No, he's talking about this one. I'm on headphones today. This is clean as fuck. It's John Alchemy, honestly. Man cares. I just slap a few noises together and see if what comes out.
Isn't that how all music starts?
I lack finesse.
I think everything's got to start from somewhere. It's just noise, isn't it? It's just whatever inspires that noise. Like, you know, it's like with the whole Sibi project. I'm really enjoying it. It's great. But how do I start lyrics? Where do I start from? It's the same as like a track. Where do you start from?
Yes, literally, like it's sine wave, or you know, square, triangle. You literally start in bass form and move up.
Oh, I still wish somebody had one of Euro Millions.
Yeah, and then it says, oh no, wait. Hey, Robert Bart! Yeah, the unmistakable signs of John Alchemy are not wrong.
Yeah, some people just have their very unique
signature sound.
Yeah, that's the one. Fucking hell. I genuinely don't think I'm going to be able to talk at work tomorrow.
He runs out a nice big sup on the old whiskey bottle there. Well, it might be its head in a glue bag, not too sure.
Speaking of which, cheers. Yeah, not until 11.
Oh really?
My lift is here at 11.
Okay, well that's cool. Literally, we're one track away from finishing. This is the penultimate track of Shout Out 8. 16 15 shows so far, and we're 5 months into the year. John says, I booked my first gig after 15 years. That is awesome.
Nice. I'm guessing that's cheers. I can't read on the black screen. Slutday?
Alan, translate please.
Or at least just tell me how to pronounce it properly. I'm pretty sure it's cheers, because there's like a cheers thing. And I just drank something, so I'm going to guess it's a cheers, but I'm not sure how to pronounce it, because I'm
half cut right now.
I'm not half cut.
No?
No.
A few more and you're going to pass out.
Fuck off. No way. Are you kidding me? I've got shit to do, mate. Slow and steady wins the race. This bottle's coming with me. I've not even started. Oh no, I've not even started. I mean, I'm not Amy level, but I'm not started. Oh, I have one, maybe. Round one. Slam J. Really?
Apparently so.
I think what it was. That doesn't seem right.
I hope we're going to get a break soon.
The thing is, when I watch John Atkins, I get distracted by all his kit. It's like, there's so much. Like you play it, I'm just like it's a photographer's wet dream. Like all of these lights and pretty things.
Flashes.
Yeah. Stuff you can do fun stuff with.
It's relentless. I'm wondering where he's going to take it from now. Build up more or break that? Literally, we need a break. Can I go on the ladder?
Of course you can, sorry. Why do we still feel the need to make these stupid things up? Like I suddenly in my head thought, I was like, oh, I should say yeah, man.
Right, we finally got a break. I actually think it might be the breakdown for the tune though to go into the next one.
This is the stuff like with people like John Albert, it doesn't feel like literally he's saying like stop when it gets boring. You're like, well, I could
yeah, exactly right.
How long do you give it?
Yeah. I can't remember what time we came into the track, like at all. Or like 29 minutes in. I guess we've done about 8 minutes. It's not like it gets too long or it gets boring or anything. It's just like I've got to continue with the show. I can't keep, you know. It's not like I want to turn this off, you know. What speed are we at? Yeah. Still at like we're at 140, so it's, you know, still 30 BPM from away from where I like it.
You never can guess with BPM. Given up. Maybe leave that to the drummer.
Yeah, literally.
That's
1, 2, 3, 4, go.
Yeah. Although I first know when he gets it wrong.
Actually, John, I like this one more. It's really stripped out.
Yeah, this is better.
Really stripped out.
Yeah, this feels more like each bit has its place.
Yeah, oh, massively. Yeah, John says it goes with the flow, whatever comes up, and that is what I like about your sets, my man. Honestly, really, really do. Let's just drop a like on that one, fella. Yeah, I prefer this one to the previous one. It's a little bit more spaced out.
Yeah, agreed.
BPM, butts per minute, you know it.
Wow, that's a lot of butts per minute.
Yeah, like I don't want to turn it off, you know, but I have to. So, John Alchemy is the penultimate track of the. Did we give it a mark? Did we give it a score?
Hard to give it a mark though. It's like.
Wait, hold on.
There's more to it.
Well, yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, there's so much more to it. The whole thing deserves a 10.
Well,
you know?
Yeah, it's like
it's kit, it's live, it's unrehearsed, it's on the spot. You know, the whole.
It's very variety. Verity.
Anyway, so yeah, we have one last track to play on the show, and it is Kelvin. DJ Twisted, who said wait for me to get on the show, but he never turned up. So we're going to play his track last.
Oh well.
And then I'm going to end with.
Don't lick me, please, dog. Come on then. Hey, look, I'll move my legs over. Look, come on. I'm not picking you up.
I bet you do.
I don't.
Seen him do this. Miss it out, you dumbass. I mean, don't knock it.
No. Now you do this then. Like, oh, don't do that. Don't do. Don't look smug. You didn't do shit. What would you do that for? Don't lick your balls. Don't do that. Sorry.
Mr. Wiggins off says, Ace show, gotta go though. Have a fabulous drunken birthday. Big love to the clown and big hugs to everyone in the chat. See you soon. Thank you very much, Tom. No problem. Thank you for joining us.
Bye. Ooh.
175. Go on, Calvin. My kind of BPM. No, you decided to get up there. You have to pay the consequences of being up there now. The amount you not annoy, dog. Every moment of every day, honestly. I want you less than Carly does. No! I suppose I deserve that.
Sorry, but...
Oh, it's taking a dive in volume.
Yeah, isn't it? Maybe it's
I
fade
suppose
out.
it's fade out.
It's
It's fade out.
Oh no, not fade out.
Yeah, fade out. I hate fade outs.
No, you love a fade out.
I absolutely hate fade outs.
Maybe that's why he did it.
Maybe that's why he did it, because he
Maybe
knows
that's
I
how much
hate
you love a
it.
fade out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
Okay, so scores on the track.
But loving that. It's DJ Twist, isn't it?
Yeah, it's DJ
always
Twisted.
funky.
Yeah, nice drum and bass,
Yeah.
nice drum and bass.
Yeah, exactly.
808, I guess, on that one.
Yep.
Everything where it needed to be.
Jamie wasn't here to hear it.
Yeah, Jamie.
What did you say, 9:30?
Yeah.
I was like, an hour and 15 minutes ago.
For his own track.
Shameful. I think I need to drink for that. Cheers.
Okay, so Kelvin brings us to a close. That has been me and Carly. Carly's 21st.
Yay!
So yeah, I want to thank Carly for taking the time out of a day on her birthday to do this, because yeah, that's a really nice thing to do.
This is my pre-party party.
Yeah. Your warm up.
Yeah, my warm up. Exactly, the warm up. This is the green room.
I'm happy with that. Yeah. Hey, you got a good green room this year.
Yeah, I did.
You
Good green room.
You did.
And that's time for the main gig.
Right, well, there's not much more I can say apart from thank you all for liking and commenting and sharing and do what you generally do on a Tuesday night for
and also extra thank yous for the happy birthdays. Very much appreciated.
Yeah, do things for the community, and that's what it's all about. Some comments tonight have been much more welcome than others.
As always.
Some were just downright, I don't know what's
Queer?
the word. Queer. Oh, well, what's
Queer.
good? Oh, I like it.
Downright queer.
We need to wear monocle.
Monocle the flag. Downright queer.
Mustaches and downright queer. Yes, Carly's right.
But I'm pretty sure we were talking absolute shite as well at points.
Oh yeah, yeah. Again, our points aren't valid. They're just our points of view, which makes them like worth nothing in the actual real world. Points of view are great, but they're like assholes. Don't get them out too often. And they're only points of view to you. You can only give advice from your point of view. You can't give advice from somebody else's point of view. Which is why asking advice from of people is really difficult, because sometimes they just can't comprehend where you're coming from to be able to give you advice.
Well, that got a bit deep.
Well, there was no rant this evening, so I figured I had to do it somewhere. Right at the end of the show seems like the best place for me to do it, I think.
Mark's final rant.
Well, the only rant, unfortunately.
He's justifiable one.
Right, so yeah, that has been Shout Out 8. It has been wonderful. Again, Carly, thank you so much.
Thank you for my warm up.
No worries, go out and get absolutely slaughtered.
I can't wait.
Don't puke.
I will try not to. I don't particularly like puking, and I have to work at some point tomorrow and talk to a new general manager, which is going to be so much fun, and I really need to be hungover for that.
No, you don't really.
Oh, I really do. I've got everything ready. Body spray, chewing gum. I'm ready for action. Big bottle of water. No, I got this shit covered.
Okay, so yeah, I want to thank all the producers that put in for Shout Out 8.
Great tracks.
Yeah, tonight was like kind of largely techno. Yeah.
Mix though. It was nice.
Yeah, some hardcore as well, which we don't usually get. Last week's was very ambient.
Yeah.
And kind of down tempo, so it's nice to get
this was a
something
good pre-party pie.
Yeah, it was good
like
for pre-party party. I like it.
I mean, my rider list wasn't met, but I'll let that slide because the tracks are wicked. So, well, next time in the green room, my rider track has to be met minimum.
Football helmet full of mayonnaise.
Yes.
And a bucket of chips, I believe.
Yeah. And a bowl of orange M&Ms.
And that is the rider for Carly for when we go up to Horsefest.
Yep.
So I would absolutely love to see this happen.
I really would. Like garlic mayonnaise in a football helmet with some any kind of chips to go with it, really. Any sort. And I did ask for like half naked event, but you did say that most of them probably
will be half naked.
So that's kind of really covered. That's fine.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Dan just gets like an itty bitty helmet and just like puts mayonnaise in there and an itty bitty bucket of chips.
That's absolutely. I don't. Give
just as long as it's.
I have a specified size. I just want that.
Exactly.
And honest to God, I want to be putting this on my Facebook. I want to be posting a picture of like a selfie with like my rider being met. You guys would be legends. Right, that's a complete side thing because I'm pissed, so ignore me.
Graham says, great show once again. Thanks, lads. So far out of my league, but taking advice from people connecting with folk that are helping me and make it better. That's what it's all about, man.
Yes.
My man. That is exactly the ethos of the show. You can not like something. That's entirely your right not to like something, but please tell me how I can improve on that something so that you might possibly like it. That's literally the fucking, how it sits here. Anyway, thank you all for watching this evening. Thank the producers, the co-hosts, and everybody else. I say this at the end of every show, but it's really important to try and if one of them falls down, we all fall down. So next week is Eric's challenge. Make sure you get your tracks in for that. And then I'm taking a week off because I'm at Bearded Theory next weekend as well. Nice. Where Carly's going off to see her family that weekend, aren't you, for like 5 days or something?
Yeah, must be a bit of theory.
Yeah, taking pictures
when I get back,
jewels.
I get to go to see the Clown Jewels in Trowbridge, and that's going to be a lot of fun.
That is very true, yeah.
That is going to be good.
So not next week, but the weekend after, when the Queen's Jubilee is on, the Clown Jewels have an event. Fuck your Jubilee, Kiss My Jamboree, and it's at the Pump in Trowbridge. yeah, I thought so. Right. So I'm going to leave you with me, because that's not vain at all, is it? And this is me warming up for Mr. Wiggly at the weekend on Sunday. I don't know if you saw this, but Oliver was on the show, and
good show.
Yeah, and he was talking some very real things that were very close to his heart. And it was nice to see Oliver as a real human. That interview, go on.
You did some cool, there was some good info on it too.
Yeah, the
very,
very
good. Talking about it was really interesting.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, he knows his shit.
So that video is also on my YouTube, and it's also on Mr. Wiggly's as well. Oliver is a big part of the Clown Army, and was a big part of the Clown when he first came around. So I thought it was very fitting to put that video there. Dom's approved it as well, and he's approved this mix that I did for him at the weekend. So me and Carly are off. She is out to pie. I'm gonna crash out. Big hand for the birthday girl.
Thank you, everybody.
And I will see you next Tuesday for the kitchen challenge. Catch you later.
What you were born with, you shall die as. Never play a